We had one last week, you jack off.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Man, Sam, I'm sorry you had to sit through that. I really am. I apologize.
Especially the shirtless part, bro. Like, your eyes don't need
No,
to see
man.
that.
We went around. I heard you guys are all swingers at the beginning, and you started talking about yeah. Then I saw the shirtless thing. Oh man, maybe
I will not apologize for the shirtlessness. All right, look, this is a good-looking man. If you don't think so, then you're a bigot. You're a bigot.
Hey, when you got it, flaunt it.
Maybe some people were like, "Oh, look, MMA. Click on that."
Possibly. Who
For
knows?
us to get 200 subscribers, I'm assuming that 8 million people watched us. 8 million people clicked on it, and 200 of those were like, "I could go for this." 10 guys who were worse than him, and he's the one everyone thought. The reason is because he's an ass. It's not It's not because he's not great, because he's not the only one who isn't great. He's just an ass. But people forget it took 25 years for people to even start talking about him.
Well, yeah,
and he's been around 30. This is his 30th season.
The Spaniard fella, he's the man. Like, let's just keep it real.
Man.
Oh. So shout out to Idaho Skatesman. I asked him this question. I said, current Topuria versus 2019 Conor McGregor. Who do you think wins?
Topuria.
I don't know, man. 19 Conor, he had the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold.
Topuria's the man, dude. He's so fucking good.
Who you think you hang with him? Like, what's the
I don't think anybody until maybe if he moves up and fights Makachev.
Islam
and Tim, after a rolling thunder kick. 10 seconds. They're throwing. Oh, God. Oh,
he's out.
He's out.
Holloway knocked out Gaethje with about 2 seconds left. Cold.
Oh, my.
Did they stop it?
God.
With 1 second left?
Oh, my God. Justin Gaethje is dead. Justin Gaethje just died.
Maybe.
Dude.
Bro, Plata. Where black people and white people talk nonsense. Oh, hi. I don't know where Ray is. He should be here. He was here. He was here 5 minutes ago. He'll be back. But hi, everybody.
Tim was right. 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 Tim was right.
That's true. That's the show's mantra.
Was it?
I mean, it feels that way.
I do not know, Timothy.
I don't know. Trailer Trash Mauro Ranello, everyone.
Goddamn right. I am the psychopath of this fucking group. Now, fuck. Gotta fix this shit. Look like Stuttering John. It's not good. Hold on. I'm trying to get Pulse this code because I'm not getting a code for it. Did it work? You see, everything has bad timing, Tim. Everything from including getting StreamYard back in our lives. Yeah. Well, good for you.
You've had plenty of links, Two Joints. You've had more links than anyone, I think.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still waiting. I gotta look in the trap or the spam here.
What's happening?
Nope.
What are you trying to do here?
Try again, Pulse.
You know, I will say there's something that happened. Actually, it happened before Tuesday's show, and I fucking blanked. I forgot to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
You know what it is because you sent me something like after the show, but it happened before the show, and I forgot to talk about it. But CC Sabathia, what's his fucking name? Not Ichiro, and what's oh my gosh, Billy Wagner, is that his name?
Yeah, Billy Wagner got put into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame. I draw a blank of Billy Wagner. I'm surprised CC got in first ballot. Wagner was like his eighth ballot, so he was about to get. He was real close last year, so you figure he would get in. What I have a problem with, a real fucking problem with, is the fact that one fucking voter, decided that he did not want Ichiro in the Hall of Fame, and it's anonymous. And now there's like a fucking manhunt for this guy.
There should be.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy so hard. I hope you're happy at his house, feeling all smug, walking around with his chin up in the air.
Yeah,
you think you're better than everybody else? Listen, you fucking okay. One or two things happen. Number one, they somehow gave a vote to someone who literally knows nothing about baseball. Like they gave the vote to the wrong John Smith or something. For some reason they accidentally gave a vote to a non-baseball person. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or the most likely scenario, number two, this person is a smug asshole.
Oh yeah,
they want to be the one. They want to be the special one. It's anonymous, but I'm sure they're telling people I was the one who said no to Ichiro, and I had a perfectly logical explanation for why I did so. No, you don't. There's no logical explanation. None. And no, there's no possible way anyone who's ever watched baseball and watched him play at all thinks he's not a Hall of Famer. This is the biggest slam dunk in years. In years since Jeter. But even more so. Slam dunk. I hope you're happy, man. I hope you're happy with yourself. You feeling special today, you dick? Anyway,
yeah, fucking asshole, man.
Anyway, people are fucking trying to figure out who this guy is, or it could be a woman, but or another. Who knows? But whoever it is, I hope you're happy. You fucking dick. There's nothing you could say to be like, okay, I understand your point. No, not this guy. No. And the truth is, there's also still only been one unanimous, and that's been Mariano Rivera. There should have. I mean,
and he's got allegations now.
Oh, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, I will get into that in a minute. But I mean, there's tons of guys like King Griffey Jr. Like there was two people who didn't vote for him. Like I don't think Jeter was unanimous either. But Ichiro is I can't even speak right. It pisses me off so much. I'm not even a Mariners fan, but you watch that guy and he was in his rookie season, he had more hits than anybody in a single season, and I don't think anyone's gonna beat that record anytime soon.
Objectively, he's the greatest Japanese baseball player of all time.
He's so good that if someone said, who's your all-time starting nine, and someone put Ichiro in the outfield, there wouldn't be too much of a debate. They would have been like, well, I would go with these guys instead of Ichiro, but you can't be too mad about it. You can't be too mad. I mean, I think he's, without a doubt, the best outfielder I've seen in my lifetime.
There are those things.
I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, no, it's him. It's Ichiro.
Pulse, you ready to come in? Word.
What's up, bros?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, wait. Okay. So was he left off?
No, he got in, but I don't know.
Some writer left him off.
One person did. One voter.
Typical.
What the fuck? How?
No, this is their power. This is their only power. Right. I see now. Okay.
I mean, I have zero doubt in my mind that whoever that person was not someone I would get along with in life. It's like the kind of personality who's a real dick. Whatever you're doing, I like it. It was very sitcom-y, and I liked it. Look at that.
Here's a story of a podcast called Bro Plata that has 2 out of 3 drunks. All of them have hair of brown, including Pulse.
I don't think it's brown, is it?
I would say. It doesn't have like black hair.
No, but wait. Okay. So what is the percentile to get in? Because I see CC Sabathia. He's in, right?
75.
Yeah, it's like 75.
Okay, Billy Wagner finally. Billy Wagner's just now getting in.
Yeah, he was getting closer every year. He's been on the ballot multiple years, but he was real close last year to the point that he was like, okay, he's going to get in this year, and he did. Sabathia got in his first try, which surprised me. I don't even know be honest, I don't know if I would have voted for Sabathia. I don't know if I would have. I would have been real close. I would have just had to really do a deep dive, but he was on the fence for me.
Thank you, Jay.
But Ichiro, like anyone who's like, again, I can't even speak on it. I'm so pissed. It makes no sense.
And Carlos Beltran didn't make the cut. Come on, man.
No, but he's not Ichiro though.
No, but he was great for a period of time.
Yeah, but he wasn't as good as Ichiro.
No.
Somebody I know put it on. I mean, I almost got in a Facebook argument today. I don't ever do it, but man, I was fucking close. But I know I don't need this in my life. Somebody today said, "This is what will make you mad. They just put Ichiro in the Hall of Fame, and Kenny Lofton's not in the Hall of Fame. What kind of bullshit is that?" I'm like, listen, I love Kenny Lofton, and I think you should get another look at the Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee. But comparing the two, what?
Like, yeah, that's an apples and oranges. You're just looking at it as a
fan. Yeah,
as like fan of the Guardians.
Yeah.
You're not looking at anything.
Okay, Kenny Lofton's not better than Kenny Lofton is not better than Ichiro, but like Kenny Lofton's not in the Hall of Fame either.
No,
he's leading with his nostalgia dick when he says that.
Y'all look.
Like that's because that's all that is. And I like Lofton too. Even if his numbers, you're like, I think he might get in the Veterans Committee, but he's not eligible for the writer vote because he was only on. It was on about 1 year. Didn't get enough votes the first year, and then you're off. You don't get a certain percentage your first year, you're done.
No, I asked you guys before, and I forgot what you said. I said, does Ichiro Suzuki, does he surpass Ken Griffey Jr. as the greatest Seattle Mariner of all time? Is that fair?
I mean, that's one of those things you get at. I mean, he could do things that Junior couldn't, but Junior could do some things he couldn't. So I don't know. I mean, I probably would pick Ichiro, but a lot of people wouldn't, and I'm not going to argue with them. Two Joints wants to know, Tim, did your chair shrink or did you grow? What do you think?
He grew.
No, it's chair. This chair is shrinking. It's the dehumidifier. It's shrinking everything.
Don't lie to yourself.
I got some sort of Rick Moranis style dehumidifier that's shrinking my chair.
Rick Moranis.
Man, how great was that movie, man, when we was kids, bro?
What?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh.
I mean, I liked it. I wasn't like a huge Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan.
Not really into it.
I was into it because it had Rick Moranis from Ghostbusters in it. That's why I liked it. I liked him more in the Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, even in a limited role. But like him as like a full actor outside of maybe Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, Rick Moranis, his best role wasn't Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, for sure.
No, it was Little Giants. Everyone knows that.
Yes. I forgot about Little Giants.
How could you forget about Little Giants?
You don't tell me what to do, Tim.
I didn't tell you.
What was that play called? The Annexation of Puerto Rico?
Annexation of Puerto Rico. Yes.
They did that in real life. Cam Newton in the Panthers did that. Basically, you hand the ball off to your halfback between your legs, and he runs it in. It's a real.
Two Joints is a power troll now. Did I miss your origin story? I must have missed it. Is this your final form?
Did you pay for levels or what happened? Like, is it all microtransactions? Is that how you got that way?
Maybe.
That's
you pay enough money, you become Ben Palmer.
No, you become who is that guy? The fucking Toronto mayor, Doug Ford. You become Doug Ford once you get Power Troll.
Mayor Methy.
Yeah, Mayor McCocaine is what I like to call him, because he
McPhenamine. It was a crack. It was crack, right?
Yeah, he smoked crack. In the I think the mayor's like office too. Like he was popping that shit off in the fucking like while signing documents. Think about that.
I feel like that's the kind of mayor I would be.
With like a cocaine mayor.
Maybe. And you know what? No, but I'd probably be like bourbon for breakfast mayor. I feel like that. Everybody comes in for a meeting like, you want to drink? It's the Globe.
That's a senator now, from what we've found out. Like, did you know,
Mr. Mayor? It's 7:30. I'm like, yeah, hey, we better get to drinking. Yeah.
Did you know that apparently there's a booze service for the United States Capitol,
where
they can get booze delivered to their offices any time of day.
With that, I would like to let it be known that I will be running for Congress immediately.
It made me want to actually run. I'm not gonna lie. Like one of my things will be, and I will raffle off for charity every month that I am a senator a bottle of booze that I request from the bar. That's what I will do.
You know, my platform would be, I think I've said this before. My platform is 2 years and that's it. I'm like, look, I'm not going to spend my whole time for fundraising for the next 2 years. No, I'm going to work for 2 years and then I'm fucking done. You get 2 years from me.
You would probably, in this day and age, win based off of that messaging alone.
I'm not going to spend my whole fucking, I'm supposed to work for you, not be fundraising the whole fucking time. It's crazy. They spend about half or more of their time fundraising. That's true. When I found that out, it's insane. They go into this weird building off the Capitol that has kiosks or something. It's set up like cubicles, and they just sit there all day and just fucking call people. That's like most of their day.
Yeah.
The entire term. That's insane. Yeah. So my thing is 2 years, not doing any of that shit. One and done. I'll give you 2 years and I'll work for you. I won't. That's it. 2 years. And maybe, you know what? I might get fired before that. Who knows? I'll get kicked out before that.
You get impeached. You're censured.
It should start with me winning this city council seat. And after I do that.
To be honest with you, I know you're not supposed to, but I would be that senator or congressman that you'd see on like C-SPAN, and I'd walk into a fucking House Judiciary fucking committee or whatever to, talk about something in a budget or whatever. And I would just walk in with like a thing of Jack and Coke, just a glass of Jack and Coke, full suit, the hair done properly. And I just sit down and go, this is what I need. Okay. This is it. I don't need anything else. For 2 years, I need this money. What we got?
Two Joint says, Tim, that weird building is called a gym. Yeah, like like me, like in the town, like I've been living in this town a while. There's one building we don't go by. It's got bad vibes. It's dark. It's weird in there. Everyone knows you don't still fuck with it. Some people do. They shouldn't, but I don't even go near there. Tim, that's Planet Fitness. Yeah, that's
and Two Joints.
Did y'all know that?
Hold on, it's Two Joints here. I understand. I am not Fabio. I am more Roy Nelson, or like, who's another fatty fighter? Fatty McFatterson. Fucking
Daniel
Diaz.
Harry Hunsucker.
Possibly, but like, yeah, no, I know I'm not the pinnacle. I'm definitely thinner than Tim, though.
Yeah, but I'm sexier. So is that really a good trade-off? Is that really a good trade-off?
Riz for the body? I would take the body at this point in my life.
I don't know. I'm perfect.
Nah,
went to the doctor today. They're like, yeah, your liver enzymes. I'm like, I've been drinking less. You're like, oh, they're still going up. I'm like, fuck, well, that's not good. But I'm changing antidepressants.
Is it true that that mouthwash has a certain amount of alcohol content in it?
Chug some and see what happens.
I think
I've heard people that have done that. They got like fresh breath and they get messed up. You know what I mean?
I did that.
Those are problem drinkers, though. Like if you're going to Listerine for your Friday night, there's a problem.
I did it one time when I was a teenager.
Why? Like, bro, like, what is the cheapest? I remember when I was at the store, like the cheapest vodka is like what is it called, McCormick or something like that. Even that's like $2.57. If you're drinking like mouthwash, you know you're doing bad.
No, you only do that if you legally can't buy alcohol. So if you're a child.
Yeah, but if you can add like yeast to like store-bought Ocean Spray juice, and over time it will turn into wine. You
What
like
do you buy though? What just buy wine?
No, but I'm saying if you were like, I'm not gonna support it. But I'm saying if you were a kid, you can just buy nutritional yeast at the store, buy Ocean Spray Cran, put it in your window, and over time it will turn into wine.
Pulse, you plan on like opening a flop house for teenagers anytime soon? Like teach them all the tricks.
No, but it's like prisoners do that. They call it pruno or buck. They'll take
I don't know.
I'm not drinking anything called buck.
I mean, I've never been to prison, but I'm just saying though, they'll take like apples and stuff like that from the mess hall, and they'll like mix it with nutritional yeast and set it in the windowsill, and over time it becomes a bad.
Although it would be funny for us to like make prison recipes and have like a taste testing of us doing prison recipes. Now we don't have to make it in a toilet. But
well, no, we should do turlet wine just one time. Like, hey,
turlet,
turlet wine, baby.
Turlet.
This is the PEE. No,
that's great, man.
No, what is that? Oh, let's go to prison. They open a winery at the end, and someone tastes like that's urine.
No, but if you ever watch like YouTube videos about prisoners flexing. They're not flexing anything but like honey buns. They'll have like a whole bunch of honey buns and cookies and cakes and stuff. Like to them, that's like, you know, because it's transactional. It's like money in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, man, look at it. I got a whole bunch of ramen noodles and stuff like that.
Ramen is like gold in there.
Yeah.
Which I mean, honestly, I'm a fan of ramen. Ramen, I understand, but. Yeah, that's like the best shit you can get at the old commissary, apparently.
Ooh.
I mean,
is it possible to screen share a video of prisoners?
If you see the words present underneath you, you're good.
Okay. No,
share something, bro.
Okay. Also, I was gonna say, did y'all hear that Randy Johnson is the mayor of Nacogdoches, Texas?
No, I didn't know that. He's a mayor.
Yeah.
Really?
I just learned that Jerry Springer used to be the mayor of Cincinnati. I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh my God, he paid with a check. That's how he got caught. The hooker got a check. And it said Jerry Springer, I think City of Cincinnati on it.
That was before he got on TV. That's great. That used to be a time where you can get disgrace out of politics, then you get on TV.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I guess it happens that way now too.
Well, obvious. Well, he never went to prison, so I don't know, but a few people probably have.
I watched a documentary about his show and that
the Springer show.
Yeah,
that's a wild show. If you really dig, I mean, I watched it every time I had a sick day or my mom, my parents decided to just not send me to school.
I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I mean, people agreed to be on there. They did. They agreed to be on there. But
then it became fake. Then it became pro wrestling.
Yes, at the end you could tell it was clearly staged, but like at the beginning it was fun.
Apparently, because they're talking to all the producers, and like they wanted things that were real, but once they got there, they're like, "Oh, you have to fucking go nuts and stuff." And they spend so much money on them, and a lot of these people don't have much money because they said about 80% of them come from like Tennessee, Southern Ohio, and West Virginia, like that. There's like a Springer Triangle, and they all come from that area. It's just insane.
I'm not surprised.
No, me neither. But it's just yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it wasn't great. Wasn't great. I mean, if people watch I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't, because people. I mean, if they were aware what they were getting into, and I think towards the end, people were just like, "Let's make something up and go on Springer." I think that's what was going on then. But
that was kind of what was going on. I
mean, at one point, and it was like people were like, "Oh, I think they can help me with my problems." I really just want you to get there and like, dude, punch this bitch.
Well, yeah.
This woman, the woman who got murdered. She went on there with her ex-husband and his new wife or something, and he ended up eventually killing her after the show. The night it aired, he watched the show at a bar when it aired, and then he went and killed But she left like I don't know something. They pulled a fast one on her or something. But she didn't know they were married. I don't know something. But she's like, well, no, I'm done. And she just walked off the stage. And the producers told her, if you don't go back out, we're not going to fly you back home. And she didn't. And they didn't. They fucking left her in Chicago.
Well,
and I'm like, that's rough.
It's how life works, bro. Do the whole thing, man.
Does it? Did they tell her that before she got there? No.
Probably. Oh boy.
What is this?
Now you're just being mean. What? Water. Oh wow. What? Come on.
How did they get the beef?
How did she flattened it out? Okay, there it is. Wow.
Pass.
I'll do it. I'm high enough to do it.
If I was drunk enough, I would be the greatest thing you'd ever give me. Yeah.
All right, take it down, boss. We've seen this, bud.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna say this. You know, like about an hour later, she paid a price for that.
Oh, the sting ring must have been goddamn
That's
terrible.
what I'm saying. Even if it was good on the way in, on the way out, bro, it's like those were flaming hot Funyuns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How often do you really think about that before you order something? I never do. I cross that bridge when it come to it, dude.
No, you got to plan ahead, man. Jamal Hill is a winery. Yes, he is. Hey, listen. You know what? I said this on on another program. Jamal Hill, he's so basic. Like he just throws ones and twos. He's not.
I mean, he throws kicks. He threw a few kicks in that fight against Yuri, but nothing.
Why was he my question is, why was he the fave in that fight? Like honestly, why would I don't know what
idea. To be honest, when I saw that line for Jamal Hill being the favorite, I was like, he should have been the underdog, and I would have never bet on him at all.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, how it works is that the matchmakers make a line, and then it moves on how people are betting on it. So if a lot of people were betting on Yuri, then he would have eventually been the favorite. So I mean, mainly, it was because people weren't betting on him.
Go ahead. I had Yuri on all my bets. I think I had a few that I wanted to have like a big payout just in case kind of thing, but I knew Yuri was gonna fucking win that fight. Like
that's my apology. I called both Yuri. I called exactly a third round stoppage, and I called Merab by decision. Both of those happened. So
didn't we all pick Philly and Yuri?
Both of them were underdogs. That's why. Well, no. Was it?
They were both underdogs.
The only reason I didn't parlay those two together is because I said I wasn't going to make any more bets until I went to Vegas.
Okay. Yes.
Of course I did.
Merab was the underdog, even though he was the champ.
I know.
I should have put about 100 on that. That would have been nice.
Oh, that should have. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray. In hindsight, Ray is the world's greatest hindsight bettor.
I know. I've had one good bet my entire gambling career, and that was a total fluke of Justin Gaethje and fucking Leon Edwards.
Ever since we got sports betting, Ray has been the greatest hindsight bettor of all time.
I
almost did. I was gonna. If he would have made all the bets he said he was gonna the week after, he'd be a rich man.
We would have a compound right now. Like we would absolutely have a compound.
I'm not living in a compound with you.
Well, you would have your own house.
Can it be down here?
We would all, including Pulse, then go underground into the subterranean studio.
I'm only in if it's in T County. I'm not leaving T County.
I mean, I was thinking like
we do Bolivar.
Hudson. There's a lot of land out in Hudson that needs buying.
Bolivar, dude. 10 minutes from Canton. You're good.
Have either of y'all ever been to the UK?
No, I have family over there.
Been to Europe, but not there.
I met my one cousin. She came over here. She lives, I think, like a couple hours east of London. I want to say.
Yeah, I want to go to London one day. I just want to just for about a day. That's all.
I mean, yeah,
A day.
it's one of those places I want to like just stop and then go because I don't. The food doesn't look any good. Like,
no, honestly, like
it's always raining. I don't.
No,
really
no,
like
I feel that too. Like they got
seems
Sean
miserable.
O'Malley
really.
went there and he ate something called pie and mash. Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It just doesn't sound good.
It's bangers and mash is just, I think, beans and potatoes.
They do like a sort of like a baked bean type of bean.
There's
like
no meat in it
breakfast, for like breakfast. Like
Yes,
do
they eat beans
for
on
breakfast.
toast.
Yeah. What the fuck?
One of my
Ooh, let me screen share that.
by the way, beans on toast.
Have y'all seen the video? Have y'all seen the video of where they go over there and British people try biscuits and gravy for the first time?
Yeah, I saw that. I love
They
that.
love it. They
Because,
absolutely love it. They're like, wow.
You see these kids' lives change.
Yes.
They're gonna come over here and gain 600 pounds. But it's true. It's true. If you never had biscuits and gravy in your life, I'm like,
Changes your life.
Yeah, it will. That gravy, especially, I can eat that gravy, that sausage gravy, and anything.
Bob
White gravy, right?
Evans, especially. Oh, and I'm bringing it up. Actually, the video.
Yes.
I don't know why that does that, but whatever.
No, because they're all doubting it at first. They're like, what we call biscuits, what you call them cookies. They're like, no, these are biscuits. And they're like, we call those scones. It's like
Scones are like hard, right?
Theirs are, but they're
not fluffy and delicious like our biscuits.
Right.
And you know what? Whatever they gave those kids probably was like a subpar biscuits and gravy. You know? So even a bad one is really
Unless
good.
the chef was from the South, below the Mason-Dixon line, I got to.
You never had it before? You could give someone like, I don't know, the powder gravy and some store-bought biscuits, and it would be amazing.
Yes, this is it. This is it.
Oh, hold on. Let me. I'm checking. I gotta full screen this real quick. Come here, fucker. There you are.
No, but you're not lying. It absolutely changed their lives. Like they were all doubting it. Here you go.
It should. Oh, here we are. All right.
We're gonna be trying.
Why is it doing that on my end? That makes no sense.
Them just look like kids.
It's so weird.
What is this?
Can you guys hear it?
I think it is.
Scone.
They're not scones.
Okay.
They look exactly like scones.
Oh,
It's an American
biscuit.
biscuit.
Nailed it.
They're not. It's so weird.
What do you guys think of when you think of a biscuit?
Crunchy. English biscuits are quite like thin.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So what are you holding right now?
A biscuit. That is a scone. It's a biscuit. It's so soft.
It's fluffy.
Just like bread. bread.
You halved it like a scone.
I don't know how this can be a biscuit.
It's amazing, you little limey fuck.
That's really good.
It's good.
Americans are lucky. Americans are lucky. It's like sweet bread, basically. That fresh loaf of bread.
You looked surprised, Imran. Was it not what you were expecting?
Not at all.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, something like with a filling inside, probably.
Like a donut.
Yeah.
How does it compare to a scone?
Much better. I'm abandoning my country, saying these are better than scones.
No, that's nice. I like that. 6 out of 10.
Okay.
That's solid 6.
I mean, considering in America, you'd almost never just have that by itself. You'd almost always pair it with something.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Yeah, gravy. Yeah.
Gravy.
What? Why?
How do they eat scones and gravy?
Now, it's a bit different than the gravy you might
It's
know.
white.
That's powder
That's not
gravy.
gravy.
They fucking-
That is not gravy. What is that?
That is not gravy, I'm sorry.
Oh,
It has so many vegetables in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's lumpy.
Oh, lovely.
Orgasm just looking at it.
have to eat all of it.
Yes, you do, you little limey.
Let's call it interesting. Let's call it interesting for now. I'm not gonna make a judgment.
Oh my days.
Let's call it interesting.
That looks rank. Looks like a chopped up ferret.
How
A
dare you?
chopped up ferret.
It does though.
A
A little
chopped
bit.
up ferret.
A little bit.
You little.
Looks like vomit. I can't lie. It looks like vomit. To be honest.
Okay.
Gravy in England doesn't look like this. Quite
There we
runny normally, and it's not as thick as this, and it doesn't have like tons of bits in it.
Well, dig in.
Let's see what you think.
They're doubting it now, but watch their reaction when they eat it.
Why are you scared?
Well, scones and gravy seems really weird. Oh my god, that's so good.
Killing her right soul just lit up.
Wow, that was good.
There's a lot going on in that. I'm baffled. Like, what even is this?
Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
That's Green Earth.
It's quite nice.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
It looks and smells rank, but it actually doesn't taste too
It
bad.
looks worse than it is. It looks worse, yeah.
I think I like it, but I wouldn't say it's a gravy.
So Americans would call that
idea.
sausage gravy.
Oh, well, I like it. I love sausages.
I think it tastes good with the biscuit and gravy. If I just have the gravy by itself, it would just taste a bit nasty.
But then you wouldn't drink gravy by itself in England either.
I would.
Oh, really? So you're a fan of British gravy. What do you think about American sausage gravies?
This might be better. It makes the scones a lot better. I mean, the biscuit.
So what do you think about the combination?
It's amazing. Makes the biscuit go from a 0 to a 10.
Wow.
They somehow go well together, but it seems so weird.
Can I have a bit more?
You can, yeah, have a show.
It's not presented as nicely as I would have hoped.
You know what made this 10 times better? Jam.
You want biscuits and jam.
You know that double cream is something.
You just invented food.
You just want a cream and jam on it. That's literally.
Do you want an English cup of tea as well?
I don't mind the taste. For me, it's the wording of everything as well.
Yeah.
It's not gravy and it's not a biscuit. If it was called cake with sauce, it would make more sense, wouldn't it? Again, that doesn't sound very nice either.
No.
It probably sounds like an American hearing beans on toast for the first time.
Right.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Spotted
look what
dick.
we have and look what
That's
they
it.
have.
Yeah.
Always wanted to say that in school to my headmaster.
Correct.
I think this is the exactly the sort of thing that'd be for Americans like beans on toast. They wouldn't think of those two things together.
I would say this is better than beans on toast.
Someone call the police.
I wouldn't go that
No,
far.
no.
In the
This
the
has,
glasses
like, a lot of
is,
flavour to it.
annoyingly
Beans just have
pretentious.
one flavour. Like, come on, it's not that special.
Once you get over the visual, you're like, oh, this is actually really good. It's
He
salty.
grows out of that.
Warming, comforting.
There's a kind of weird buttery scone in the middle.
You guys are really good salesmen.
Although that's a very classic pairing. In the South, you'll
Look at
often
how
have it with southern fried chicken.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
I love my
Give it a
chicken.
Dip some in the gravy and see what
It's not even.
Gonna be
That's
lovely.
not authentic. Like you can tell they made that over there.
Frozen.
But watch that.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
You're lying to
Fine,
yourself.
the chicken. I want to taste the chicken, man.
I bet there like Pulse can name in Houston alone 8 or 9 places that have chicken better than this.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably more than that. I mean, it looks like
Texas
frozen.
is getting up to $4,000 instantly.
you know, you
What was that,
definitely
Tim?
could. Although I gotta give it up to Louisiana. They're holding rank as
A newsflash. The plane's gone down.
you know.
Hold on.
Never. I'll take
Yeah,
Barberton every day, any day, buddy.
Barberton has good fried chicken. I will say that.
Where?
I've had Barberton fried chicken. It's pretty fucking
Barberton.
tits. I'm not gonna- Barberton, Ohio. Pulse.
Oh,
Population maybe 700.
That's
Not
bigger
many
than that.
fucking people.
Barberton is probably bigger than New Philly.
Well, yeah, but
it's-
New Philly is like 2 people in an Amish cart. Like there's
Oh,
nothing fucking.
17,000. Barberton's probably closer to 30.
I bet, and also whiter than the snow outside, even in summertime. Like all those cities, white as fuck.
I don't think we're talking about the same Barberton.
I don't know the demographics of Barberton. I know Tommy Eckel, our friend. That's about it.
Oh, because you one person you know from Barberton is white. Everyone in Barberton must be white. This is Ray logic.
Well, no, it's white trash. I think more Barberton's more like white trash than it is.
Population
anything else.
25,191.
Really?
Yeah. So Tim was right.
wait, what is the name that you just said?
Barberton.
Barberton.
No. The person that you just said.
Tommy Eckel.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. That's the whitest sounding name since
It is, and he's pretty white.
No, I'm just gonna say it. Like I've said it before. Typically in the store when I worked at the liquor store, you know, black dudes, they would come in there and ask for some Hennessy or some Crown Royal.
Mm-hmm.
White guys, a lot of them would drink Jaeger. There was some Jaeger, man. In Texas, I don't know if it's like that up north.
Were you across the street from a college?
They Jaeger, man. Some fucking Jaeger,
I
man.
hate
Jaeger, man.
I don't understand what
They would keep it in the freezer to where it's ice cold.
Yeah.
So when you open
I know.
There's worse things than Jaeger, but I don't understand the point of Jaeger. You can't really make cocktails with it. I mean, you can, but I mean, the only one you can't is this fucking. You put an energy drink in it. That's what
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger
bombs.
Is it a dark liqueur or what?
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, it's
like syrup.
It's like a blackish.
It's black licorice syrup.
Yeah, but with booze in it, and also I think in Germany, they still do it, but it's supposed to have like elk or deer blood in it.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why there's a deer on the front of the bottle.
Yeah, I think it's wherever they make it, you can get a genuine thing.
Can't imagine that would make it worse.
To be honest with you, for the consistency's sake, I would rather do it with the deer's blood because I know it's going to be kind of, it's viscousy, but it's viscousy for a reason.
No, but I remember at the bar at the bowling alley, they got a bar there, and a guy ordered a drink that is, I'm just going to say it. I hope it's not offensive to you guys, but it's the whitest sounding name ever. I think I spoke about it before. It's called a Tom Collins.
Yes, that's a very white man's drink. Like that is
Tom Collins, the black character from Rent.
But what is the drink itself? What is the cocktail? What's in it? Do you know?
I have no idea. Let's look it up.
I don't know either.
I'm sure it was tasty, but I'm just like I'm like just when he ordered, let me get a Tom Collins. I'm like, bro, that's the
cocktail I ordered that isn't.
If it was called a Jermaine Johnson or something like that, then I'd understand. That's our drink.
Reggie Cleveland. The only cocktails I order are like Jim Beam or whatever, and Coke or Diet Coke and old fashioned. That's about all I do. Old fashioned.
Okay,
I like it old fashioned though.
This is pretty good actually. 1 half ounce, 1.5. So it's 3 parts Old Tom gin. 1 ounce, which is 2 parts freshly squeezed lemon juice, 1/2 ounce sugar syrup, and 2 ounces carbonated water.
When I go to Vegas, I gotta get one of those Verdinas at the Cosmopolitan.
Okay.
Now see, I've seen somebody order a mojito. It looks very appetizing. Like they put leaves.
Never
in
had
it.
a mojito?
I have not.
Awesome.
No, I have not. I want to try it because it looks refreshing.
Dude, I'm sure places down by you have great mojitos, dude.
Yeah, I bet in Texas.
But and there's a great place in Lakewood that had awesome, the best mojito I've ever had. I don't have them very often, but my buddy was like, "You have to have a mojito." I'm like, "All right." Now I can only drink one because the sugar got to me. There's so much sugar in it. It came with a sugar cane that you chew on. Yeah, that's at that Cuban place in Lakewood. I forget the name. It's really good though. The mojito was fantastic. But there's this really touristy drink at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. Apparently they make about 500 a day. It's called a Verdina, and it's a ginger margarita that comes with this weird flour that you chew that makes your mouth numb. Yeah. So you're supposed to drink it and then chew the flour, then drink more of it. And that seems interesting enough for me to get one. It would cost me about $20, but I'll give it a go. Although I would like a smoked old fashioned from a place. I mean, there's a speakeasy that I wanted to go to. And my mother doesn't drink, so I'm just like, all right, I'll go by myself, but you need a reservation. I'm like, all right, well, I'll make a reservation. It wouldn't let me make a reservation for myself.
Hey, Tim.
pissed me off. What?
When are you going to Vegas again?
Wednesday.
So the 1st?
The 1st is a Saturday. I'll be there on the 1st.
Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say I'll give you $50 and pay for your ticket, but he's not doing a set at the Marquee. DJ Pauly D. I wanted you to
going. Just DJ Pauly D. I don't care if you paid me to go.
Bro, I gotta tell you, like it was
I'm
one
not
of the
into that. I'm not into any of that.
experiences of my life.
I'm not
Was
into- there's no part of that I'm into. No.
Wait a minute. You don't like electronic dance?
No.
Electro dance? You don't like
No,
house?
I like bands. You want to? Someone's like, oh, how about here's a disco band? Like that would be cool, but not a guy going like, are you guys ready? Click.
Bro, I gotta tell you,
Let the
it was
beat
one of the coolest experiences I have ever had. Was that DJ Pauly D show in Vegas? Like to this day, it's up there with like Rammstein. Like it's fucking. It was nuts.
I'm never going.
I'll pay for your fucking VIP ticket.
I'm not going. What? When was? Is he playing on the 31st?
No, it's the 8th is when he's gonna be there. So I'm like, fuck. God damn it. Cause I want Tim at this thing just being like, we're paying 50 because the drinks, I'm gonna admit, were fucking expensive.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it was like $36 for a fucking.
I don't want to be there and I
Jack
can't
Coke.
afford to drink. Why would I go?
Yeah, it's DJ Pauly D, bro. You gotta fist pump, and he's always gotta be for Jersey, bro.
No.
It's so much fun. I next time he comes to Cleveland, I am going to see DJ Pauly D.
You do you, fam.
I want to meet him. Like I don't know why, but I want to meet DJ Pauly D and get a picture with him. He's fun.
You think he still has the spike hair?
He does. He does, bro. I saw him, Pulse. I saw him. There's a nightclub in Cleveland made out of storage containers. Like that's the boundaries of the building. So it's like a day and nightclub during the spring and summer up here. I saw DJ Pauly D in like, I want to say it was September. Outside, it was like 60 degrees, but everybody in there, like the body heat raised shit, it made it fun. And DJ Pauly D had his hair done. He had everything good, bro. It was fucking, it was Jersey style. It was dope. I don't know why, but I'm attracted to going to DJ Pauly D shows, and I shouldn't be.
The only time I'd ever go is if he had a show in Jersey. Like I would go to that one because that would be so ridiculous that I would.
Okay, so he still has the spiked hair.
Yeah.
Do you think the situation still has the abs?
I mean, how old is the situation? Sitch is how old?
I don't know, but like
a lot of Jersey Shore, so I did unintentionally. But I've watched a lot of Jersey Shore. But Sitch may still have it. He may be on TRT too. I mean, you never know. A motherfucker like that can actually buy TRT to fucking keep
If I
him.
had that kind of money, I would be on everything right now.
I would too.
I wouldn't nothing anabolic, but TRT and probably some better weight loss shit. I asked my doctor today about Mangiano, which Bill Squire's on. But she's like, you can give it a go, but she's like, people are losing their hair on it. And I'm like, I'm out. Well, it's already starting. All right, I don't need it to be accelerated.
Oh, thank God I haven't had that problem. Thank Christ.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just up here a little bit. It's going back a little bit, but it's not too bad.
I got a widow's peak a little bit, but it's not like
right.
terrible.
I mean, my back's good, And no one in my family is completely bald. Everyone, has hair. So
get Hims or minoxidil.
I can't afford any of that shit, balls.
We need subscribers. So
some
share this out.
some new antidepressants
to have the hymns.
I'm getting some new antidepressants if you want to see me rail one next time. Just fucking.
Let's do it. Well, we'd have to paywall that for you to like snort it on air. Like I think that would be instant demonetization of our fucking whole thing. If all of a sudden you're just taking gack lines off of the fucking table in front of you.
It was vitamin powder, like they do in the movies.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, share this out, by the way. Please share this out.
It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
Yes, Pulse.
Yeah, no. Yes, I definitely am going to share the stream now in multiple Discords. But I was going to ask, as far as sporting news goes, so like as far as y'all know, those were the only 3 that made it in to the Hall of Fame this year?
Yes.
Yeah. For the MLB, those are the only 3 that the writers decided to put in because, again, one writer, fucked up Ichiro's perfect ballot. Like
what's his problem, man? Like what?
He wanted it to be about him.
Yeah, he clearly wanted to stand out. Like what is it?
I mean, it is anonymous, but still.
Oh, okay.
But still, I'm sure he's telling people I was the one. And I stand by it.
That Reddit page, he's just like stroking his butt the entire time while doing it.
I hope the internet finds him out. I hope they figure it out.
No, he's definitely proud of that. Yeah, no, yes, dox that guy. Whoever that guy is, why would you? Like, what is your problem?
I don't understand anything you could ever tell me that makes sense. There's zero. Unless even if he's like, I never vote for anyone first ballot, I give everyone no matter what. That's still not a good excuse. And there's none. I couldn't possibly think of one.
You're just a fucking prick at that point. Like you're just.
No, I'm reading this headline. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says Ichiro wants to have a drink with the Lone Wolf Hall of Fame holdout.
Because Ichiro's the man. That's why.
Buy a Masaki bomb and be like, yo, bro.
That is Japanese custom. That is if you have a drink with like a boss or something. I learned that in Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck. Where it's like you get drunk with your boss, you can tell him anything you want, and he can't hold it against you or something like that. There's like a tradition of that.
Very underrated baseball movie.
Very underrated. Probably, I would put it up with Major League as one of the best baseball movies of all time.
It's on my list. What's on my list? It's probably in the top 5. It's in the top 5.
Movie. Top 5.
Wait,
yeah.
What is that? What are you talking about?
Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck.
I've vaguely remember that one. I've probably bits and pieces. I mean, listen. We all know what the greatest is. We I don't know what your second and third. I mean, to me,
Bull Durham's number 2.
No, I gotta go with Kevin Costner.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, it's got to
Field
be.
of Dreams is great. Well, Kevin Costner was in Bull Durham too. He's been in 3 baseball movies. They're all great. I have Major League, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, Field of Dreams, third, and then probably Mr. Baseball and Summer Catch. Dude, those are 2 like summer. People forget about Summer Catch.
Rom-com, man.
Summer Catch.
Okay,
you're putting Summer Catch above Angels in the Outfield,
right? I don't care what y'all say. The Sandlot was
I never got the appeal of Sandlot.
Oh my god,
I like Sandlot, but the thing is, I'm an adult, so I'm giving
for kids, but
the knots
knows Babe Ruth.
Angels in the Outfield Angels in the Outfield was a kids movie.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm giving the nod to the adult movies. Right, I'm keeping Angels in the Outfield and Sandlot are on the list, but they're further down the list.
Okay, and what was the one with
same thing with Rookie in the Year? Same thing with
what was the one with
Major? What was
Madonna and Tom Hanks and Rosie O'Donnell?
League of Their Own's great. League of Their Own's probably right after Summer Catch.
Top 10, I would say.
For me,
top 10.
For me, Major League. I gotta say Angels in the Outfield, and for me, third is probably either if it's not Sandlot, it is Brewster's Millions. Man, I love that movie. Man.
Brewster's Millions. I forgot it was a baseball movie.
I remember watching that with my dad, where he's like, because I didn't know anything about Richard Pryor.
What was it? Bingo Long All Stars.
Yeah, I remember that one too. Yeah.
That's a fucking badass movie right there.
And then in its own way, the movie Life is kind of a
It has like baseball elements, but I don't consider it a baseball movie.
Are you gonna call Twilight a baseball movie next?
They did play, but yeah,
it did. And Supermassive Black Hole played. And
okay, that's the thing. Okay, I commented on this one. I don't know if I should shout out her channel or not. I'm not, but in any event,
do it.
Well, I just can't remember the name of it. But she reviews films. But the what's the woman from Twilight? What's her name?
Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart.
Right. Why is she famous, bro? Like all of her movies, she always has this wooden demeanor. She doesn't have any range. Like, why is she famous?
I don't know if that's true. I don't think you've seen everything she's been in. For a while, that seemed to be the case when she was younger, but now she's like she played Princess Di. Like she has.
I heard about that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you need to see those movies. But if you're just talking about Twilight and like Adventure Land and like a couple other ones, you're like, oh, this is all the same. But you gotta watch.
First time I saw Kristen Stewart was it was in health class, of all fucking things.
They make you watch Twilight in health class?
No, it wasn't. It was English. It was English. I think it was English class. We read the book. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book Speak. It's man, I'll come out and say it because I was gonna make a joke about it, but I'm like, I don't know. It's about a chick who gets basically roofied and date raped, whatever you want to say.
Great high school book.
Yeah, and there was a made for TV movie, I think, or just but the movie Speak was made into a book, and Kristen Stewart was the girl in Speak. I'll never forget that as long as I live, because I was like, holy shit, it's the girl from that movie in Twilight. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, Johnny, you're right. I forgot about Moneyball. Moneyball's high up on the list too. I forgot about Moneyball.
Moneyball too.
Never saw that. Still,
Moneyball's great.
Is okay? How much baseball? Because I know it's about the guy from the athletics. He was the analytics guy, and but like out of everything that he did, the A's still never won. So like what like they didn't win the pennant. So
yeah, but they competed.
Isn't he in Cleveland?
Yeah, he's with the Browns.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't live in Cleveland.
It's like that movie Rudy, right? In Rudy, they were like, you're not big enough to play strong safety for the University of Notre Dame, right? And he finally gets a shot. He really only plays one play at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I was telling that to my girlfriend because when I knew Notre Dame was going to be in, I'm like, I'm going to root against Shane Gillis. Like, I have to do it because I'm from Ohio. So I'm like, no, fuck Shane Gillis. He's become like the face of Notre Dame football. I'm good. He never played a fucking down for him. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, fuck Notre Dame. Like, and fuck Rudy too.
I took an Uber recently, and the guy, it was like right before the UFC event, the last UFC event, and the guy was adamant. He's like, "Hey, I'm telling you, man, put some money on Notre Dame to beat Ohio State." I'm like, "You think?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Nah, I can't. I'm already. I've made my bets for this weekend. I picked Jerry. I picked Marab." But yeah, no, I can't do that. But he's like, I'm telling you, man, they got the. I'm like, no. And I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not from Indiana. I'm not from Ohio, but I know people that are. And even if I was or wasn't, like, I just don't think they're gonna do that.
Notre Dame fandom isn't about being from the state of Indiana.
No, it's just being Roman Catholic, fucking Irish, Catholic in general. It's.
I think a few years ago, there was an alumni club in Boston that won that like the Notre Dame gave alumni club of the year, and not one person in that alumni club went to Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
They have what they call them subway alumni or whatever. They never actually went to Notre Dame, but they consider themselves alumni. That's a weird thing.
Yeah, that's a weird subhuman. I'll never understand.
That's I mean they don't lie about going to Notre Dame, but they call themselves subway alumni.
That'd be like me saying I'm a fucking subway alumni of Pitt. Like, I love the University of Pittsburgh. Shout out to their women's volleyball team, fucking being dominant and shit, and then Pitt football actually getting ranked.
Who did they?
It was a good time.
A while ago, they got beat in a bowl game by like a MAC team, I think.
Don't lie. I find it highly entertaining. You tell me. I want you guys to be honest. Will y'all ever watch those competitive cheerleading competitions on ESPN?
Yeah, I did. Every once in a while, like back in the day when there was nothing else on. Yeah.
No, I immediately I'd go to like Nickelodeon and just take a nap if fucking there was nothing going on. No.
Unboxing.
That never crossed my mind to watch. My first podcast.
How dare you watch a bunch of hotties, Pulse? This guy.
Pulse. My first like podcast partner. This was a show called The WrestleManiacs when I was going to broadcasting school. Okay. I know it was a terrible name. But he was a competitive cheerleader. Like a male competitive cheerleader.
You know what though? I know what their game is. I know what the dudes are thinking. Listen, and all of them. Here's the thing.
He's great. He's a genius.
He is. He's got kids and a wife.
Genius.
Is he a former cheerleader?
His mom was the instructor. He was.
Did you ever notice all of those dudes are like super jacked too?
Yeah. Yeah. They're all like 260. Yeah, they're beefy dudes.
Kalen was like my size.
I couldn't lift a fucking 100-pound girl with one hand. I can't do that. Anyway, Raymond, on Boxing Day. In the Game Above Sports Bowl, the Pitt Panthers fell to the Toledo Rockets. So that's where your program is.
Ooh, do we have any questions for Brendan Schaub?
Do I?
Yeah, ask your questions. Why didn't you listen to Rogan's advice about comedy and not do it? That would definitely no.
No, didn't he tell him to do it?
Yeah, but he shouldn't. Or why did you take Rogan's advice?
Honestly, what went into the? Honestly, what I would like to know. This is a legitimate question. What went into the decision to stop doing stand-up? That's a real. Like, I'm not.
I would like to.
Has he officially stopped? So he's not doing that anymore.
What?
He's not doing that anymore.
No, he stopped a while ago, and I never really knew why. I don't really know when he decided. He's like, no.
Ask that question, Mas.
Did it have anything to do with his performances? I wonder if he was, humble enough to be like, I'm not.
No, but listen. Like, I give him credit though. He's had many different iterations of his career. He was a football player. I believe he played in the NFL at one point.
He out there hustling. I can't knock it, man. I don't really find anything he does real entertaining, but I can't knock his hustle. I don't think he's not doing anything wrong.
It's fucking entertaining as shit, dude.
I gotta say, when he got knocked out by Ben Rothwell, I thoroughly enjoyed that one.
He was a decent fighter. He was
I never hated him. Like, I didn't hate him as a fighter. I never was like, fuck this guy. I'm like, he's a fucking NFL fighter or an NFL player that became a fighter. Sweet.
You know how I found out he was doing stand-up? It was just one day I'm just like, whatever popped in my head. Whatever happened to that fighter Brendan Schaub? And that was the last thing I expected I was going to see when I looked him up.
I followed the entire thing in the Rogan verse.
I had no idea.
When I was heavily listening to Rogan. Still do, but I don't listen as much as I used to. But yeah, I remember when they talked about it. They were like, oh, yeah, you're starting to do stand-up. You're going to get better at it and, all that kind of stuff. But, like, yeah, and for him to just stop, I mean, he may have fell out. Who knows? A lot of people do.
Also, The GFL. He's going to be on the on the draft call tomorrow. So I guess it's GFL questions, right? Like, does he think? Well, we're having a really bad talking over each other problem today.
I know it's more my alcoholism.
Usual. It's a little bit of sound issue because I think we're all crumbling. I hear you crumbling, so I feel like I have to yell. It's a whole thing. It's weird that it's happening with StreamYard. I don't think it's StreamYard's fault though. I think it's probably Ray's fault.
Probably. I'm going to buy a new laptop here soon.
You should.
I need to. Once I get when I get my tax check, my W-2 came in, so I'm going to be able to get my tax check and I'm going to spend it on.
Send me money when I go to Vegas next week. I will put it in a $1 slot machine, hit max bet. We're going to fucking make all this money for the show.
Oh, I want to get this on the show and kind of gauge your thought process on this, Tim. Do you have our channel logged in on your phone?
I don't think so. Not anymore. I used to. Wait, I could double check. I'm not sure.
If anything, I'll get you the login. But I was thinking, say it's like 2 a.m. You're drinking, you're up, you're on the casino floor, playing some slots or whatever. You should live stream on our channel.
I'm afraid I'll get kicked out.
Well, you know what you do?
I can't get kicked out of my hotel. Maybe I'll go next door.
Here's the thing. This way we can get permission if we really want to here. If you want to do this. This is why I'm asking on the show rather than I want to get it out in the open that this may happen, because honestly also I'm thinking about going on to YouTube tomorrow here on this channel for the GFL draft happening tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I think it is.
Who do you think?
And do a reaction? Like do a reaction to it?
Do a reaction to the draft. Who goes first? Who's the first pick?
Like,
who does longer take?
Where are they killing from? Do y'all know?
I do not know. I don't know where they're doing it from.
No. Where I'm asking is, where are they pulling fighters from? From like
they signed all these people.
They signed all these people,
and they're each teams like different cities, right?
Yes.
We talked about it Tuesday, I believe.
There's a lot of old heads on this, but also there's some. I mean, these guys are still fighting.
Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull and Kevin Lee. I think Pitbull is very possibly will be the first pick.
Lima from the Bellator, he's going to be in the GFL as well. So they've announced some new fighters in the pool.
They should have came to the UFC, especially Pitbull and Lima. And like, here's the thing, I've heard Dana White recently saying he's trying to get Aaron Pico to come over here. To perform in the.
I'm for it completely. I want Aaron Pico in the UFC.
I feel like Douglas Lima could shake up the welterweight division. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like
Douglas Lima. Well, yeah, Douglas Lima would, but he's signed with the GFL right now.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say it flat out. I believe Douglas Lima beats Bilal Muhammad if they fought tomorrow night.
I disagree.
You do?
Yeah, dude. Bilal Muhammad's good. You guys think he's not good? What has he done to make you think he's not good? I mean, he did win. He did beat Leon Edwards. It wasn't like he was a
ugliest fights I've ever seen.
But he won.
Bowling shoe ugly, as Jim Ross would have said back in the day. Like
in a row. He hasn't been beaten a very long time. That man deserves your respect. I don't know why he's not getting it.
I don't see it.
Losing sleep over it too.
Probably. I don't know why.
My last question for Brendan Schaub. Will you come on Bro Barflada?
That would be
probably not after we've been talking shit. Probably not,
Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm showing respect. I'm just saying, as a comedian, like, why did you stop? That's it.
I'm just curious. I don't give
I was fucking with him on the other thing. I was trying to be funny.
I am curious why he stopped and what the thought process there was. Was it anything like his thought process when he quit fighting? Did he just not love it anymore? And there is a difference. I mean, you're not getting punched in the face as often. in comedy. But unless you're Eric Cribley, you're getting in fist fights all the time there.
Jesus Christ.
But
good old EC, I miss that boy.
Yeah, we all do. He was great.
Miss him so much.
He was so funny. That's why it sucks that he left.
And one of the best professional wrestling characters I've ever seen in my life.
No one cares about that, Ray.
Well, no, Tim. This is high comedy. Watching Eric Cribley hit a man with cerebral palsy in the back with a handicap parking sign.
That was before the match.
And that was before the match started.
That was in the parking lot the day before the match.
It was actually in the ring, luckily.
Wait, say that again?
So there's a comedian / professional wrestler me and Tim both knew. His name's Eric Cribley. His stuff is out there. Go check it out.
It's not. I can't find any of it.
Not even on Spotify anymore?
Maybe it's on Spotify. But I was
Because
trying
he had an album on Spotify
Yeah,
that he did in Youngstown
right.
years ago.
That might be no, he did in Kent, but I was there. I was on that show.
Okay.
It was the same
Still
one
hilarious.
when Jerry did his because
One of the best comedy CDs I've ever listened to. I listened to it from Youngstown to Aurora, Ohio.
He was new then too. Like he got a whole lot better than that album.
Oh,
but I'm talking about there used to be a great bit of him in Indianapolis somewhere doing the John Cena thing, and it's gone. It's not, he pulled it from the internet.
Oh,
yeah, that was such a good bit.
No, but Pulse, this guy, I've seen this guy.
No, but did you say you just said he did something wild? Like, did he? You said he played.
Very, very much wild in a bar at a wrestling show. AIW, the world is not enough. I'll never forget this. I was in the front row at a bar table watching professional wrestling for $20 in Cleveland. All right. This guy named Greg Irons, he got famous for a little bit because CM Punk came out at a show in Chicago that he was on and started like putting him over to the crowd and really kind of, doing a number for Greg. Cut, Pulse.
No, I'm listening.
Before this. Sorry, I had to burp. But the cut a few years before the CM Punk promo, I'm at a bar called Jocko's in Broadview Heights, Ohio. And Eric Cribley, whose character was sort of like a homeless Mick Foley. He wore like the Mick Foley clothes. And it looks all disheveled. Sometimes would come out with like a bag of booze or like a bag of booze or whatever. And one day they used to have a tag team called the Homeless Handicap Connection. And Eric comes out holding a handicap sign. And Pulse, when they do like we're friends, blah, 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 like, yeah, woohoo. Greg turns around and Eric perfectly. This was one of the greatest shots I've ever seen a professional wrestler do with any weapon in the ring. He just flattens it on Greg Irons' back, and Greg takes a forward face bump into the mat, and Cribley starts beating the shit out of him. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life in professional wrestling. Like, he hit him with a handicap sign, and he had cerebral palsy. It worked on so many levels.
He's going direct. He's like that guy that played tackle football with special needs kids. People like y'all. I mean,
it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, Pulse.
Also, if we're talking about Cribley, we can't forget his starring role on the web series Juggalo, Ohio.
Ohio, yes, Juggalo, Ohio.
He played a juggalo, and it was pretty hilarious.
He played it to a T. Like, I've met juggalos like that. Being one myself.
No, wait. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Okay. Y'all talking about the people that follow ICP?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Some reason I was thinking you were talking about
I don't know if I did the right hands, but honestly, this is the one that works for me to throw up Wicked Clown on the whole thing.
I think you just accidentally summoned the hard right. We're gonna get tons of followers now.
I got the great Malenko right behind me.
We get 20,000 really subs we don't want.
Dude, if Juggalo Nation found this fucking podcast,
I'm not talking about Juggalo Nation.
Oh no! Okay,
go on a regular tour of Detroit. You and I.
Listen, I am trying to set this up, and I may be close. I didn't want to say nothing because of
Violent J is coming on the podcast. That's awesome.
No,
Thank you.
They're affiliated. You're familiar with Cottonmouth Kings, right?
Yeah, if you can get KMK on this fucking show, I'll shit my pants. You do that, Pulse. You earn you know what? Fuck it.
No, I don't want
to you $100.
No.
You can get
Not necessary.
KMK, you deserve that $100.
Get somebody, man. We need somebody. We have Noel, and we haven't had anybody.
You can be fighting people. Talk to Andrew. Get names.
The only guy he would give me is the guy you try to scam me.
Let him on. We'll talk about the scam.
He didn't try to scam me.
I know.
But
we'll still talk about it.
Maybe your mic's breaking up because of. Maybe you should back up from it.
Maybe. How about now?
Well, we'll see. You know, not right.
How about now?
And it just broke up again for a second.
I'm also hitting my wire. Right now.
Don't do that. You know, I'm at the part of my pre-trip where I'm like, fuck, I have to get on an airplane.
Yeah.
That's the part. Like, you're all excited, and then you're like, fuck, I have to 5 hours in fucking Frontier. I'm not going to be able to fit in the fucking seat. My back's going to hurt.
You get anxiety about getting on a plane?
I'm not afraid of the flying. I'm not afraid of it. I just am uncomfortable. That's why I don't like it. Flying is very uncomfortable, especially the fatter you get. Now, this is the fattest I've ever been, so that's not going to be good. I'm going to need a seat extender, and that's going to be embarrassing.
Just do it, man. What do you have to lose?
I don't have a choice. But a seatbelt extender, I mean. But I chose an aisle seat. I feel like maybe that would be a little bit better for me.
That'll be better for
my
you.
mother, so it's not like I'm going to be bothering a stranger with my fatness.
When I did my Frontier flight to Vegas, and I knew I had an aisle seat, when I saw A on my fucking thing, I was probably the happiest I had ever been. Because of the fact that I'm as big as I've ever been right now. I think I'm like 220, 230, like mid 230s right now. Like, that was a godsend for fucking Frontier to be like, nobody's on this plane. You deserve an aisle seat. Like, that made me happy. It made me cry a little. I'm not gonna lie. When I printed out the shit, it was great.
Do they have Wi-Fi yet?
No.
Fuck. What am I supposed to do?
Download some fucking Netflix to your phone.
I'm gonna have to. I've never done that before, but I'm gonna have
there's
to.
like a button like on the app that you can just download.
What?
I think it's
What
in a circle.
What am I gonna put my faith in?
I don't know.
I haven't watched season 2
choice.
of Squid Game yet, but I don't really feel like reading subtitles on a plane. I'd probably get all dizzy and probably vomit.
Well, see, I don't. I've only done the actual voices once. I'm a voiceover guy. Like, give
I've
me.
never seen that show. What's the premise again? They're playing for their lives.
It's basically Korean Running Man.
Oh,
it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Korean Running Man.
Except they're playing against each other instead of like whatever they're called the
survivors. Yeah.
Right. Man, I'm excited for the Glenn Powell Running Man.
I'm for it. Like, as long if it's novel accurate, then I'm in. Because the novel's pretty good. I've listened to the audiobook. It's pretty fucking tits.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do audiobooks. I'll do Running Man audiobook.
Oh, you should. It's probably Steve. You know what you should listen to, Tim, on the way there? I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
No.
It's a good book.
No.
Well, it's a story. It's a short story, but yeah.
No.
very fucking psychedelic. It draws you in. I'll send you the YouTube link for it.
I'll just download like 15 episodes of Are You Garbage.
I did that. Believe it or not, I did that for when I went out to Vegas in September. I downloaded like 4 episodes of Are You Garbage. One was Tim Dillon, because that one's one of the best episodes they did. A couple Tom Segura's, which I was listening to today. I wish we could get the AYG boys on here.
There's a problem with watching that show, and that's you realize you're garbage.
Yeah.
And what was the one that they said to Gillis? And I'm like, fuck. Oh, have you ever owned a copy of Boondock Saints?
You owned a... Yeah.
I don't anymore, but I did.
Garbage.
Yeah.
That movie was great.
I started watching it again last night, actually. I saw it's on something. I started watching it. It's been a while.
I never... Like, I've seen it, but I never got into it.
It's a cult classic, man.
I don't know if I ever freaked out about it, but I'm like, this is a good movie. I'm going to buy this DVD because it has special features and stuff, and it's cool, and I like this movie. And then I sold it when I needed beer money. So,
no, I remember watching it for the first time in college, like freshman year, and I was like, how did this not come out in theaters? This thing was...
It kind of did.
It did?
The limited release, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember being advertised. And I'm
the
like,
documentary about that is almost as interesting as the movie itself. Troy Duffy was a bartender, and he wrote this script, and the Weinsteins got a hold of it, and they thought it was fucking fire. And there was a little thing like, oh man, we're gonna let this we're gonna buy this script from this bartender. This is one of the best scripts we've read in a long time. And then there was some sort of falling out. I think he wanted to direct it or something, and there was, I don't know, but it fell through. And ended up, the Weinsteins said, fuck you to this guy. And they ended up making it independently. I don't know, another company picked it up, but they made it for like $6 million. And it wasn't, and it had like no release, and it made no money in theaters. So,
Willem Dafoe was the greatest
part
part
of
of
the
the
video. Yeah, Willem Dafoe's great. And,
Oh, yeah, it was a firefight thing is amazing.
Firefight, yes.
There used to be, I forget who it was, it probably was like Austin Aries or fucking Roderick Strong. Early Ring of Honor, somebody had that in their like theme song. It happened here. It was a fight. And you got your pump for the fucking match. You were like, yeah, bitches, let's go.
They say that movie doesn't really hold up, and I understand why. However, the way they portray for 1999, the way they portrayed a gay character, like there's some stuff he wouldn't have done today, but like call his lover the F word, that'd be one.
Right.
But I mean, no, it was a badass gay guy. I'm like, that's kind of progressive. I don't know. We're back for 1999. He was very gay, but he was a genius, and he was a badass character. He was the best character in that whole movie.
The headphones were a little much.
It was great. It was this thing. It was a weird movie, all right, but it was entertaining.
Donnie Darko
that's what I would call it. Very entertaining.
Donnie Darko was another movie like that.
Not so much, but
I never saw the sequel.
The sequel was not nearly as good.
It's like Slapshot 2 and 3. I've avoided those movies like the plague.
A
lot.
The Super Chiefs.
Ugh.
I don't know. I saw the Baldwin brother one. Steven? Yeah.
Slapshot 2.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw the other one though.
No, nobody saw any of those. Pulse just left for a second. He's going to nap, maybe.
It's like they wanted to make a Major League TV show. I'm really happy that never happened. That's why they never made a
Back to the Minors happen is my next question.
I don't know. Bob Uecker regretted that forever. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
When
good.
This was the pitch meeting, by the way, for Back to the Minors.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
That's the best line in the history of movies.
It is.
It is one of my. I mean, if someone asked me at any given, what's your favorite line in any movie? That's the first one pops in my head 100% every time.
Mine is definitely I was coaching in Omaha in 48, and Eddie Shore sends me this guy, terrible masturbator. Why he would get deliberate penalties so he could get in the penalty box all by himself, and damned if he wouldn't. And you know what the funny thing is? That is the same guy who in Cool Hand Luke said, "What we got here is failure to communicate." That is,
every role's different, right?
Dude. And you know what the best part about that whole exchange was? I actually got to reenact that line for line on the exact steps where it happened when I was 13 years old.
Nerd.
Dude, when I went into the War Memorial in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, which I'm thinking about making a pilgrimage to this year.
Still there?
Yeah, and they still play hockey there. I want to figure out, is it a couple $100 to rent it out for an hour to skate on that ice? I want to skate on that ice, Tim. I want to be on that ice.
You do, you, Ray.
I want it. My brother got to play a fucking game, Tim. A full 12-minute youth hockey game on that ice. That son of a bitch.
Youth hockey games are 12 minutes long?
Yeah, youth hockey is usually 3 12-minute periods. I don't know what they do for mites anymore because that's half ice.
That game it was 3-4 minutes. I'm like, what is that shit?
Well, high school is 15.
Well, that's not weird, but the way you said it, you said a full game 12 minutes. You said it like
that. Oh no, 12-minute periods.
Okay, that made no sense.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay,
it's fine. But that motherfucker got to play full 12-minute periods on that fucking ice. A dream of mine. A dream of mine, Tim.
Do they probably have a beer league that plays out of there, don't they?
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't know
who needs somebody. It's a beer league. They always need somebody.
Time has passed. Who can say where the roads go? Only time.
Just show up.
That's where it's at.
With your gear. Show up with your gear. Be like, who needs somebody?
Dude, if I got to play on that ice, I'm not gonna lie. If I got to play on that ice, I would fucking cry.
I bet they have a beer league, dude.
Oh, maybe. I want to know.
Go find out.
I got to hit up some of my Slapshot fucking Slapshot groups that I'm on Facebook for that share shit. Maybe I can just be like, does anybody do a game at the War Memorial in Johnstown? I'll drive the I think it's 3 hours to go to fucking do that.
They have a reenactment like it's a Civil War.
Count me in and call me Mo. Let's go, baby.
I don't think you'd get to be Mo, but
well, no, I would be. That would be the character, the guy who's like, I know a good bar around here, Palm Isle.
Somebody who's been doing it for years gets to be Mo. You can't come off the street and be Mo. You got to be an extra.
Yeah, okay. I'll just sit on the bench.
You probably can't even be a chief.
I'll be one of the Syracuse guys.
Okay.
Who died recently? Fucking Poodle? Did Poodle die? No, Poodle's still alive.
David Lynch.
R.I.P. to David Lynch and Dune forever. One of the greatest sci-fi movies to exist.
He was one of those guys like Orson Welles and maybe some other people that when they made a movie, they tried to hit a target.
Super avant-garde.
They tried to hit a target that was that big, and they didn't always do it. They didn't always do it.
No.
But when they did, it was fucking awesome. There was a few guys like that. But those are also the guys who have some of the craziest movies you've ever seen. But then a lot of ones that are, lesser.
Yeah. I mean, Eraserhead is still played in movie houses to this day. Indie movie houses will put that on their annual like $5 to like $12 calendar, and for a cheap movie, you get to see Eraserhead on a big screen. Like
I've never gone and seen like an old movie in a theater.
You've never done that before?
No, I think it's they don't because you know what, they do it here every once in a while. They haven't done it in a while. Now what they do is they show Christian movies all the time.
Oh,
but
that's
all
not
the Kirk Cameron movies got a good showing. But every once in a while they'll show like Rebel Without a Cause or something. I've never seen that. So like if they next time they do that,
I've done a few of them. One of them was I got to see Alien last year with Laura. That was one of our like dates. We went to Red Robin and Alien 40th anniversary or something like that.
I took myself on a date one time. Actually, I do it a lot. But I went to Red Robin, and then I went to Avatar. I remember.
Yeah, Avatar.
I remember that day. I remember going to Red Robin, then Avatar.
I want to play the Avatar game. Avatar is a very, very special place in my heart. I got really stoned, and it involves my dad's death because my dad died the same day my dad had a stroke the same day Avatar came out. So I'll never forget the day Avatar came out.
Oh, Lord.
And I got really high, like super baked, and then watched Avatar in 3D in a movie theater. So like Avatar 1 has a very special place in my heart. The other ones can kick rocks. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this one. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I mean, it was 10 years too late. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you this before, but I saw it in 3D, and then there were some people behind me who, usually if they're talking, I'd be mad, but that particular time, I would have paid extra because they were hilarious. That blue bitch gonna get you, like what? Shit like that. A lot of oh hell no's, a lot like stuff I would have paid extra for. It was
That's
pretty
epic.
great. I'm like, I feel like I had the best Avatar viewing experience.
Oh no, they didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I saw something today that Josh Gad said he got fired from Avatar because he looked so bad as one of the avatars. He looked like a fat Smurf or something. So
That's
like
funny.
you're like, it's not gonna work. They had to fire him.
Fucking Cameron, what the fuck? Come on, dude. Come on, James.
Probably when they hired that skinny dude that was in Grandma's Boy.
That movie, man.
That's probably the character he had.
That movie, I just remember being so high during that movie and enjoying every color. Like it didn't matter how shitty the unobtainium fucking plot line was, or
it was ahead of its time. You've never seen anything like that at the time.
I was
why it was so
wasted. I was wasted, just like, oh, this is the best. Oh,
so much so that you're like, is this Gone Out the Wind but blue? Okay, who was a fucking
dude, when like you realize that they fucked by like joining ponytails, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
That was something they said behind me as well. Like they tail fucking, yeah.
Tail fucking.
I don't remember just exactly what they said, but
that's awesome. Yeah, dude, that movie, it's got a special place in my heart. Like, I want to play the game now that I have a PS5, which I did not stream yesterday. I'm going to be doing it Friday, actually. Sly Cooper, if anybody wants to join me on my YouTube channel, go to Scally Bandit, at Scally Bandit. I'm going to do Flashback Friday. And we're going to be playing Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
Where's Pulse? There he is.
Hold on. Wait.
Not fast
enough.
His name and he appears.
Yeah, some things come back and you're just happy about it. By the way, shout out to the new TNA World Champion. Let's just do this. We believe in Joe Hendry on this show, especially.
Speak for yourself. We believe in Stephen Flo.
Stephen Flo. Pulse, do you know of Stephen Flo?
I know of Even Flow. Y'all niggas. Wait, is that a wrestler?
It's yes.
Okay.
But Pulse, you need to see this if you don't know.
Is he affiliated with Pearl Jam or something like that? Or?
Well, no, he is a grunge era character. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But here's why he is amazing. And I gotta check to make sure it's the theme song, because I'm thinking this is a Titantron.
Stop breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Well, right now.
Okay. How about now?
Right now, sure.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. Here's his theme song, Pulse, and it's on TikTok. They have my fucking shit now. God damn it!
Did.
Oh no! I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Plugging and unplugging your mic in all the time?
No, it's moving a lot. It is moving a lot. Trying to find fucking goddamn.
We have the best production in all of YouTube.
Not anymore. We don't. We used to. We used to believe in something, Tim.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I don't believe in much. I believe that Ichiro should have been unanimous. Pulse, we playing trivia?
We can.
I forgot about that. Let's do that.
Hold on.
I want to hear the song, though. I legit want to hear this.
Well, yeah, I finally found a decent thing here. Stephen Flo.
Don't give it away.
It's on. Yep, it's on.
Stephen is somewhere, I don't know where he is. Stephen Flo. Stephen Flo. Stephen Flo. Stephen Flo.
Better because it's bad.
Huh?
It's better because it's bad. Like if they would have made a good version of that song that sounded professional, it wouldn't be as funny.
Yes, I agree with you. I fully agree with you. I'm gonna pee real quick and then we'll do trivia.
Okay, go forth.
Because also we have the song back, so there it is. But I'll play this while I'm gone.
Buckets, but it's not even high. Did something better, let I know the words of the song. Okay. Man, I don't know where my good Sharpie is. I have this purple. This purple one will work, but
you have a beard Sharpie?
What? My good Sharpie. My good Sharpie.
Oh,
it's somewhere down here. I don't know where it is. Stephen Flo. Don't know.
No, I like No Escape better.
I like. I think someone should do a character called Mike Sacrifice. You come out the Creed. When you are with me, it's Mike Sacrifice. Anyway, Pulse, what does your shirt say? What is that?
Petco.
You working at Petco now?
I don't now, but I did. And I got to keep this cool shirt.
There you go. I was at a PetSmart last week.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a ferret?
No, and get some cat food. A lot of piss and shit on the floor. Kind of like Walmart, but it was animals. So what do we got for trivia today, Paul?
Well, it's funny you mentioned Pearl Jams because, and I guess you can get a leg up.
He's coming.
Here comes Mr. Highclack. I thought, but yes, today's trivia topic is going to be 1990s music.
Oh, I like this. When my brain's working correctly, I'd feel good about this, but it hasn't been lately. I've been drawing a lot of blanks lately.
This is no particular genre, so it's like, you know, any and everything that had to do with those 10 years.
I got you. Okay.
Okay.
I got you. Ray showed up, then disappeared. I don't know why. Stephen Flo. Yes. So what you been doing? What you been up to, Paul? Anything good?
Oh man. Well, I don't know if you're subscribed to my channel, are you not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you've seen the video. So I've been working behind the scenes with Jessie. She's going to create for me a customized trivia game show. I've been promoting it for a little while, and I'm excited now because it's finally coming to fruition.
Well, that's cool. Like, what do you mean? What's she doing?
Well, so, you know, she builds websites in her leisure, and she's creating me this, this, how do I say?
Template?
Template, yes. Look at you, quick on your feet, man. But yeah, so, yeah, it's finally coming together.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No, I think so. And yeah, so, you know, hopefully we can expand this. So my plan is to go Sunday nights on my channel, continue doing this here, and possibly you know, a segment on the MMA hole. So yeah, I'm going all in.
Cool, man. That's good. Well,
I'm excited about it.
Our goal is just to keep doing this and not get kicked off YouTube.
Right.
That's our goal.
Do we still simulcast on Rumble?
We never did.
Oh.
We do Twitch, I believe.
Oh, I see.
We used to do Facebook, but they kicked us off because we don't have enough subscribers or whatever. Likes. Yeah. By like 3. And it's been 6 months. We couldn't get 3 in 6 months. So maybe we don't deserve to be on Facebook.
No, but I mean, based off of watch time alone, we should qualify for the YouTube Partners Program.
It doesn't work like that, I don't think.
You sure?
When it's one guy watching every episode, I don't think that counts as watch time.
Yes, but no, it's like retention. Like with it, like after the stream ends, I've seen the numbers balloon up. So somebody
just click on it and then they click off. Like, what is this? And now that we don't want that.
Yes, well, we got to build on that momentum. Okay.
How? If we knew the answer to that, we would have done it already.
I'm telling you, we got to figure out a way for a call in. We just got to.
Pulse, we can't do it. All right, we figured it out, but we don't know how to do it.
No,
we figured it out. That's what we learned so far. Is that we don't know how to figure it out.
I'm only watching because I'm bored and at a hotel dump. Well, there you
I'll
go. Optimistically cynical gets it.
I'll take that.
Did Ray fall in the toilet?
I don't know. He may have. I don't know. I can have to pee too, but I can start some trivia. Unless my having to pee affects my trivia doing.
Well, you got to go now too?
Yeah, I can wait.
Okay. Short trivia game.
I hope so. If he shows up, where'd he go? I mean, is he taking a dump?
I don't know.
You got to tell us, man. You got to know.
He might be going in an hour or so.
Yeah, anyway. He's gonna come back with like blood vessels broken in his eyes. Anyway.
No, I'm okay. So we've talked about it, I think, on one of the last episodes. I believe we mentioned cartoons that aired on Nickelodeon that really shouldn't have been showed, you know?
Yeah, he said something like that, yeah.
All Real Monsters and Rocko's Modern Life. Did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, scared the fuck out of me. I think I still have nightmares because of that show.
That's great. Are they on YouTube?
That show fucked me up.
That show was great. Which one? Okay, which episode was your favorite?
I don't want to talk about it because it's legitimately been fucking me up for years, and I just don't want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not even lying. I'm not lying. That show
Really?
fucked me up.
Was it the one with the clown?
No.
Oh. Well, I remember they had one with a clown, and then one with like it was like wolves or something like that. No, this was the Tale of the Hungry Hounds. They were dogs. But yeah, that was a great show.
There's this one where this family went to like a bread and breakfast, and there was a bunch of mirrors all over the place. And what the mirrors were doing were sucking like the life force out of the dad and giving it to this young guy who was like the caretaker, but really he was like 200 years old. He just sucks the life out of the guest. So the dad went from like 30 to 60 in like 2 days. So anytime I'm somewhere there's too many, I think there's too many mirrors, it freaks me the fuck out, and I can't stay there.
Are you afraid to be around like elderly people?
No. Why? No. Why?
No, just random.
Are you? Is that what I know about this? You're afraid of old people? You think you're gonna catch it?
No,
you shake an old man's hand, and you're like, "Oh shit, am I pruning it up?" Yeah.
No, that's what I'm afraid of because they're brittle. They're brittle, man. They're like
gonna break one. Well, I mean, if you're fucking them, maybe. What are you doing to them, Balls?
No, just like you said, shaking their hand. Like I feel like if you get to a certain age, just existing is like
it's hard enough existing fat. I can imagine being really old. And hopefully I get there. I can take care of this a bit.
No. Okay, thank God he's coming back.
All right.
You sure you don't want to go? You want to jet and go take care of your business?
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just do it right here. I'll just piss my pants. I'll do it for you people.
Man up and do it.
I have plenty of empty cups I could piss in.
Ooh.
Is he back yet?
I thought I saw him backstage. He looked like he was setting up.
What is that behind you? I just see a lot of miscellaneous stuff, but I can't tell what it is.
Oh, that is a light.
I thought it was better. Lights.
No, yeah. So I thought it would show. It's actually how do I say? It's like a board that showcases the time and date, but I can see looking on my screen.
It's just a glare. Yeah.
Yeah, I just see it. Yeah. Maybe if I change.
Sounds like you harvested a human soul and it's back there just chilling on a table.
Okay, I was gonna say, should we message Ray? I just saw him. He made an appearance, but
he'll be ready back when he's ready. Fuck. Then I'm gonna pee. Then I guess.
Go for it. I'll hold it down.
Hold down the fort.
Okay.
You can do it. I trust you. Talk about whatever you want. Just don't get us canceled.
Deal.
Ray still wants to do a 24-hour stream if we hit 500 subs. I don't think anyone will watch it, but trying to put it together would be.
I feel like people would click in just to see what's going on. But yeah, no, that'll definitely get us monetized. Just watch time alone.
Yeah, but like, I don't know how much of like it we could do. I mean, I could probably do like maybe 8 hours of it. Other than that, it's like a third of it. But we'd have to find other people to come in and do it. Like I don't know. It would be interesting trying to put it together.
No, I agree.
I would like to give a block to my cousin Mike. That'd be hilarious.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad. No, go handle your business. I see Ray coming back now.
All right. I'll be right back.
While y'all are gone, It's just me. I'm going to read directly from Tim Bontemps of ESPN News. LeBron James extended his record to 21 All-Star selections Thursday night when he was again named a starter for this year's midseason showcase of the NBA's biggest names. James, who turned 40 last month, extended his record after surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's 19 selections last season. He will be joined in the Western Conference starting lineup by Denver Nuggets center Nikola Jokic, the NBA's reigning most valuable player. Phoenix Suns forward Kevin Durant, who is tied for fourth most selections with 15. Oklahoma City Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Golden State Warriors guard Steph Curry. On the Eastern Conference side, Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo, meanwhile, led all players in fan voting for a second straight season and was joined by Boston Celtics forward Jason Tatum, Cleveland Cavaliers guard Donovan Mitchell, and New York Knicks teammates Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns to round out the Eastern Conference starting five squad. This is riveting. Now we go down to 0. James, who was set to face off against Tatum and the Celtics later Thursday in Los Angeles, is averaging 23.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 9 assists for the Lakers, who remain in sixth place in the Western Conference standings, an unprecedented level of production for a player his age. Durant, meanwhile, joins Hall of Famers Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Shaquille O'Neal with 15 All-Star selections, trailing only James Abdul-Jabbar and the late Kobe Bryant with 18. Jokic, earning his 7th All-Star selection, is having another stellar season for the Nuggets, averaging 30.1 points, 13.2 boards, and 9.9 assists, while shooting 56% overall from the field and 47% from three-point range. Curry returns to the starting lineup after being a reserve last year, as the game will be played at his home arena in San Francisco. He will make his 11th appearance overall, edging past injured Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic in recent weeks to do so. In the only close vote among the West selections, there certainly wasn't any drama about Alexander returning to the starting lineup for the second straight season. Fresh off his first 50-point game Wednesday night against the Utah Jazz, Alexander is averaging 32 points, 5.4 rebounds, 6.1 assists for the West leading Thunder.
Thunder very good.
Yeah.
I mean, I say we just fast forward to the finals right now. Thunder Cavs, let's do it.
You think Cleveland's gonna? You think so?
Have you been paying attention, Pulse?
No, I'm saying, but you know what happens in the postseason to teams in that city.
What? I think we have a very good team. I think we have a real shot at it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, if we don't make it to the conference finals at least, it's a bummer because we have a really good team and I feel like we should. I don't think there isn't a team in the NBA we can't beat in 7. So I feel like they should at least get to
the conference. Yeah, but they're not beating any team out of the West.
They've split with Oklahoma City.
I'm talking about in a 7-game series, bro.
They can beat Oklahoma. They can beat Oklahoma City in a 7-game series.
You really think so?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not guaranteeing it, but it can definitely be done. And it'd be nice. It would really help if we got the home court advantage. So let's keep winning games. All right. Ray says he's still alive. So
I see him. You see him, right?
I see him.
He's making an appearance. He's here on and off.
You see, your dude Verlander went to the Giants, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it official? Did what's the name? Bregman? Is he gone?
I don't think he signed yet with anybody.
Oh, so you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, but I don't think anyone expects him to sign with Houston. Well, here we go. First, 7 hours ago, Astros re-engage in talks with longtime third baseman Alex Bregman. So
that's promising.
Yeah, maybe because I guess maybe the Red Sox dropped the ball. I mean, the front runner was absolutely Boston, but we'll see. Man. They get a shot, especially now because they didn't get Arenado. They tried to get him, but he blocked it. He blocked the trade. They made a trade for him for Nolan Arenado, but he blocked it. He had no trade clause, and he said no. So, so they still have a shot at him, or else they'd already have a third baseman. But who did they just sign? They sent somebody that was a pretty good get, I thought. Who was it? Christian Walker. They got Christian Walker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, the Yankees though, like what? So what happened with Soto?
He went to the Mets.
Yeah, but they're gonna revamp somehow. They
signed Paul Goldschmidt. He's
really?
old, but yeah. It's but the Dodgers. The Dodgers have signed everybody, and then they got Sasaki. It's just like, I mean, it looks bad. It just looks like, why are we even playing the season? That's how stacked they are. Like, why? And they're coming off a championship anyway, and they've just gotten better. It looks like, why are we fucking even bothering? However, and they are going to be very good, very, very difficult to beat. But in the last 24 years or whatever, since 2000, the team with the best record in baseball won the World Series 6 times. So, and although the team with the highest payroll is usually in it, and it's usually the team with like a top 5, top 10 payroll that wins it. It's not always the top payroll. So they got to play the games out, and baseball's baseball. There are other good teams. So it's not impossible. But do I expect them to win a lot of games in the regular season? 100%. And I think I'm already going to one of the games when they're coming to Cleveland. So I'm excited for that because that team's fucking stacked as fuck.
Okay. Well, you sound excited about next season.
I mean, Guardians wise, we just signed Paul Sewald. Remember him?
You vaguely.
He was a closer in Seattle for a minute. He was pretty good. He's getting a little older. I think they signed him because they have all these young arms in the bullpen, and they kind of want a veteran. So, and he's still probably got some life in him. So, so they kind of they're paying him $7 million to basically be like the veteran in the bullpen. So, I'm fine with it. I like Sewald. He's decent. He didn't have a great year last year. I think he pitched. He was like 4.15 or something like that. But he's going to be with some really good young arms, and it's going to be good for them to have somebody like Sewald. So I understand the pickup. They had a DFA, a guy I liked, but it is what it is. I don't know. I doubt they'll be able to keep him. Pedro Avila. But yeah, I'm always excited for baseball season, especially now that Ohio State's done. You missed me celebrating that on Tuesday. I sang the alma mater and everything.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think
is he here?
I think Ray is. I think he's joining.
I hope he's okay. I'm worried. I mean, he says he's all right.
There he is.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I ended up on a few side quests because I'm kind of drunk and
gather copper.
I brought my sprayer in.
What is that noise?
That's Pulse.
Also hearing a noise.
There's like a humming.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it constant? You can.
Yeah, you can hear it. We can hear it.
Okay, 1 second.
Now I don't hear it.
Yeah. Can we hear you though? Is the question. Nope, we can't hear him. All right, I'm gonna take him off. He cut his mic for a sec.
Okay. I'm ready for baseball season, Ray.
Me for.
Except for the fact that the Dodgers are just on paper they look like we shouldn't even play the season.
Yeah, I mean,
As a baseball fan, you're well aware that's not exactly how it goes. Like I was just telling Pulse, since 2000, the team with the best record in the regular season has won the World Series 6 times in 24 years.
Saw that.
Okay, bros. Is that better?
Yes,
it is. Good try at a British accent. That was pretty good.
Oh, I thought he had something in his mouth. All right, let's do this trivia. No, trivia time. We don't have time for the song.
Oh, we do.
You've been waiting too long.
No, it's cool. We can just get into it.
Oh wait, no. I have this.
Joe.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get into it. Today on Pulse's Trivia, we are doing 15 questions, and the topic of choice is 1990s music. Pretty sure you guys were around for that decade, so you should have some knowledge of the questions that I'm about to ask. So getting right into it. Question number 1.
Let's do it.
Which 1995 album by Oasis was a critical and commercial success?
I don't know the name of the albums.
I think it was
a song.
It's a sentence. I can give you that much of a hint.
No, I think I have a guess, but I don't. If you could read, well, you're going to be able to tell what I'm trying to write. This marker isn't nearly as good as my other one. I don't know where it went. Do I have to keep score today, Pauls?
I mean,
I would.
I wouldn't mind if you did it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Raymond, do you have an answer?
It's a joke answer, but it's a very good one because it's inside.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
called,
We like those.
Can I Punch My Brother?
It's interesting.
The brothers did not like each other.
They did not. That was, yeah. I don't know if this is right or not, but I put Don't Look Back in Anger.
Both good guesses. I like Ray's because he's talking real stuff. Like they hate. Like I can relate. Yeah. No, the correct answer is.
So can I.
What's the story? Morning Glory.
That's
the answer. Okay.
Don't Look Back in Anger is a song. I don't know why I thought that was I don't know. I had a guess. All right.
All right. This is a bit of a layup just to get you guys on the board. Question number 2. Lead singer of the band from Aberdeen, Washington called Nirvana. Who was it? If y'all don't get this, this game is over.
He's a crack shot. Crack shot. Got himself.
Come on. Just because it's true, apparently, according to the police. Kurt Cobain, I have.
Courtney did it. Kurt Cobain.
Both are correct. Ding, ding. Correct answer is, in fact, the late Kurt Cobain. Question number 3. This 1990s boy band had a hit song titled I Want It That Way. Who are they?
I'm using the initials on this one.
Oh, write it out, you douche.
Don't be lazy. No, you can say it.
How can you write 98 degrees in initials? What do you have, Raymond?
They were Mom's fire. Their daughter's desire. Backstreet Boys.
I also have Backstreet Boys. I don't need to sing a
Ding,
song.
you both are correct. It's a two apiece through 3.
Do they still have a Vegas residency?
I think they're done. You know, see, the Black Eyed Peas just pulled out of theirs.
Did they?
Yeah. They won't say for sure, but people are thinking no one bought tickets.
That sounds. I mean, that probably is.
Listen,
true.
I would have went to it if that's who was playing. I would have been fine with that. I don't know.
You would have been the only one, which is
Apparently.
sad.
Which would have been great. I would have had lots of leg room. I got an email from Ticketmaster. An email from Ticketmaster for about the Shania Twain show. You're not allowed to stand up during the show, and I was pumped.
Good. Something like that. How much did you
fine with
pay
that.
for that again?
110, 120, something like that.
Yeah. Sit the fuck down.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Standing O at the end. We're done.
Sure. Yeah, I was actually happy to hear that because I was thinking, I'm like, dude, we're gonna have to, every time we're gonna have some drunk chick in front of us. We're gonna make a stand the whole time, and my mom's not very tall. It's gonna be a whole thing, and yeah, so I like that. It was good.
Mom's not that tall.
So she's not very tall.
Oh, I thought you said is very tall.
No,
I'm like,
she's
wait,
no,
what?
Is not. No, she's like 5'4".
I'm like, what? I've met her. She's a lovely woman. Like, she's a nice person.
Yeah, not tall. Okay, number 4.
Question number 4. This 1990s female R&B group had a hit song in 1995 entitled Waterfalls. What was their name?
Also, I'll give you something. It's one of my first memories. 1995.
Uh-oh.
I am living in Mission Bend, Texas. Okay?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that place.
6 years old. Pulse. 6 years old. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember being at what's the one like Fun? Is it Funplex?
Yeah, it used to be Fame City Waterworks. Yeah.
Well, they had the water park too. I remember that.
Let me guess. First time you jerked off, accidentally got it in your left eye.
I was 6.
So I didn't quite get that far.
Animal.
So second time you jerked off?
Monster. What is wrong with you?
Second time? 10th time?
But Pulse, I remember this song while trying to roller skate at the roller skating rink at Funplex. You remember that roller rink, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we might have been in the same place at the same time at that point. That would have been hilarious, by the way.
Pulse may have pantsed Ray back in the day.
Probably. I was a little
I spent many summers there. Between there and another place called Celebration Station. Yeah,
I don't remember Celebration Station, but Funplex was a regular.
Yeah, Funplex was way better.
That was the place to be in the early mid 90s in Houston. Was fucking Funplex. The VR game, the games they used to have that were VR, where you'd have the big ass headsets on your dome.
I remember Virtua Fighter.
The arcades were dope as well.
Yes.
Do
you remember there was what was it? It was like Dawn of the Dead, but it was like this thing you would sit in it. Do you remember this?
House of the Dead? Are we talking about the video game House of the Dead?
That might have been it. You just shot zombies.
Yeah.
Not only that, they had this one. Aerosmith had a game where they had.
I remember that. Yeah, the Aerosmith game.
Generation X.
Yes, bro, I play that all day right now.
I beat that thing.
Really?
I put enough money at one point to win Generation X, and I freed the entire band Aerosmith. Cost me like $15.
More bands need first-person shooters.
They do, dude.
I want the Creed game so far. It's called My Own Prison. You got to break. It's a prison break game.
Question 5. Sorry, Pauls. I wanted to talk about the roller. Oh no! Question. We haven't answered the question, have we?
The answer is TLC.
TLC.
You're correct. The correct answer is TLC.
Tied 3-3 right now.
Yes. Question number 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Question number 5. In 1997, an album entitled Discotheque came out, debuted by this group.
What year?
1997.
I think I know this.
I can hint you if you want.
No hints.
Okay.
No hints. Fuck.
Gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure I had this on CD.
Hold on. This is probably not even. It's not even probably the thing. I got at least part of it right. I'll acquiesce a point if you get this right.
Go for it.
What do you got?
I'll go. I believe Discotheque was an album by U2.
It's probably not even the thing. LC Sound Company or whatever the fuck they were called.
CNC.
Yeah, CNC Sound Factory or Music Factory.
Yeah, no. You're wow. Okay, so Tim Danko jumps out to a 1-point lead. The correct answer. Yeah, I was gonna say your hint would have been Bono and a guy called The Edge.
Yeah, that would have been too much.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Too much.
No, but I actually had this on CD. I had I believe Staring at the Sun was on this. I had Discotheque. I had a copy of Discotheque. So
Jesus Christ.
Question number 6. This ties into something we spoke about earlier. Question number 6. A grunge band with the album entitled 10 came out in 1991. What is their name?
Tim?
I have Pearl Jam.
I have Pearl Jam as well.
Both of you guys are correct. The correct answer is Pearl Jam.
All right, we got 5-4 going into number 7 here.
Question number 7. This singer in 1999 came out with her hit entitled Genie in a Bottle. What is her name?
Come on, Marker. You got this. All right.
I show respect to this woman in all forms. Why, Pulse, you ask? She is a native of the city of champions.
That's true.
The greatest city in the Northeast. Fuck New York. Fuck Buffalo. Rochester. Any town in the Northeast pales in comparison to Pittsburgh's own Christina Aguilera.
Ray shouldn't get a point for doing that tongue roll. It was gross. But I also have Christina Aguilera. You know what? I honestly didn't know she was from Pittsburgh.
You didn't know there's video evidence of her doing the national anthem at a Penguins game.
Is there video evidence of her like 6 years old with like a Yinzer accent she had to get rid of?
No, but apparently, okay, so here's the thing. This album came out, and apparently she did a rendition of it in Spanish. So,
yes, she did. I took Spanish in 8th grade, and my Spanish teacher played that version along with Los Tomatoes.
The hip, the hip.
Dude, I'll listen to that song every once in a while and just smile thinking about my hot Spanish teacher. That's all I do. Like, I'm just like, yeah, Miss Sable.
question number 8. In the 1990s, this rap duo came out with a smash hit song entitled Regulate. It was not really a rap duo. It was one person's song and another guy featured. But I need both of these guys' names.
Oh, God, both?
Yes. We need the rapper and the person who sung the hook.
What do you need?
Both of the people who are on the song. The artist.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna piss me off so much.
I feel like I have it, but I'm not sure. Feel like I have it, and I believe I deserve at least a barbecue card or a barbecue invite if I get this.
That reminds me. I think I have both of y'all's PO boxes on file. I'm gonna send you something.
Black card? Are you gonna send us black cards?
I'm not. In the future, as soon as I
how do we activate it?
Yeah, we have to call a special lover with a pin.
Website never I'm going to do that, but no. But this is just as nice. You know, like it just the same.
All right. I'm gonna go first because I just want to get this out of the way and see if I'm wrong. Was it Warren G and Nate Dogg?
Mr. Danko?
That is right. It was Warren G. I couldn't think of. I put G Unit in Nate Dogg. I can remember G something.
Ding ding. Both of you are right. The correct answer.
No, he said G Unit. No, he said G Unit in Nate Dogg. He does not get the points.
It's up to Pulse. It's not up to you.
No, I'm gonna grant. But you know what?
It was Warren.
Hey, did you actually write G Unit?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm sorry. I have to give it to Ray. That was his point.
I couldn't remember. No, it's fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm
Game is tied up. Game is officially tied up.
It's fine. You guys always cheat for Ray anyway, so I'm used to it.
No, you wrote it down.
I'm going to protest when I know it's true.
I couldn't think Warren G. I couldn't remember Warren G.
You put
I
pen
knew it was
to paper.
something G.
G?
Yeah.
I knew it was
How
something G.
dare you, white devil? You colonizer? How dare you?
Yeah, you barely got it too. What are you talking about? I got Nate Dogg.
To be honest with you, I'm like, it's Nate Dogg and somebody. I'm like, was it Warren G? I'm gonna guess Warren G.
I knew it was G something.
I didn't know. Like, I guessed, but I'm like, yeah, I believe that's I'm that white to know that fucking shit. So,
question number 9. In 1996, this group came out with an album entitled Spice. I feel like this is like I feel like both of you should get this. You know what I mean?
I had the biggest crush on one. Damn it, giving away. Damn it, the alcohol.
The soccer players one? The one that belongs to soccer?
No. Jerry.
Oh.
The one that was basically a dude? Of course.
Jerry Howell? What?
Oh, Jerry. No, that was the red river.
Okay.
Oh, 40 Spice.
Yeah,
No,
Jerry Howell was fucking hot, dude.
Wasn't she the oldest one?
Probably. That's why I was attracted to her, probably. She was like...
Yeah, she flopped really, really hard as a
She did, but I liked her debut song on TRL. I voted for it a few times.
She had a solo career?
She did for a little while.
I have Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls, yes.
Ding ding, both of you are correct. The correct answer is the Spice Girls. Came out in 96.
Still up one.
No, it's tied.
No, it's tied.
It's tied.
I thought Warren G and Nate Dogg got me ahead of
That
Tim.
got you tied.
Tim was up one. That tied you up. Question number 11.
Wait, 10?
No, yeah, 10. You're right. Question 10. 1997. This boy band came out with a smash hit single entitled Bop.
Ah.
What was this band of brothers' name?
There were 3 of them.
Yeah.
Hell of hockey players.
Ah, yes, they were. Wore glasses and put on the foil. They were fantastic. The Hansons.
I also have Hanson.
You both are correct. The correct answer is the Hansons.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 11. An alternative music band from the 1990s with a hit song entitled Today. What is their name?
I'll have a thing after the answers.
I don't think I know this. If I heard the song, can't think of the song.
Where's that?
I can't think of it, man.
I'm gonna go with my answer.
Go ahead. I don't think I know the song, so it makes it. I would if I heard it. I think, but
Smashing Pumpkins.
Wow, Ray Highclagg jumps back out to the.
is it? I put Sister Hazel. I couldn't think of.
Today is
that's today.
That's
today.
Day I've ever known.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
You. I got to see Billy Corrigan cut a wrestling promo.
Oh yeah, that guy is a fucking wrestling owner. That's fucking cheating.
Not only that, like if you guys
All you
ever
guys do is fucking
if you ever get to see his interview on JRE, it's one of the best ever. Like
yeah, it's good. It's very good, but like the NWA is not great under him at all. But he's trying. He really.
No, but I'm just gonna say this: like whenever it was announced that Anderson Silva was gonna fight Nick Diaz, and then they did those promos, and we were like, yes, Nick Diaz is coming back, and they did a vignette with the song "Bullet with Butterfly Wings," and it was so cool, man. The way when he just showed up,
the vampire.
yes, dun-dun-dun-dun. And then they just showed Nick Diaz, and like he broke a wall with his fist, and I was like, man, that's the coolest thing ever.
All right, Cheetah.
I am in the lead, and number 12.
Question number 12. Question number 12. In 1995, an album entitled Jagged Little Pill debuted. Who is this artist's name who dropped this album? Think y'all remember this woman?
I don't even know if I spelled her name right, but I don't care. It's Dave Coulier's favorite music artist of all time, Alanis Morissette.
You also have Alanis Morissette.
Also, the greatest cast member of You Can't Say That on Television.
You remember that? Okay.
I do.
Yes.
Because I used to watch that show, and I didn't realize it until I got to like my teens.
Bro, that show was like I remember watching it.
It was great.
I just remember this the old guy at lunch. He was like, "Oh, I heard that," and they would all come out of lockers at the beginning.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Question number
13. I'm up.
Question number 13. A boy band with a 1999 hit entitled "Bye Bye Bye." What is these guys' name?
They recently have gotten back together a few times too.
Well, they recorded
Really?
that song.
I wouldn't know.
Well, no, they've done performances too.
They
haven't done any
I didn't support them, but I'm just saying.
Haven't done a tour yet, which to be honest, if they didn't do this band and BSB, it should they're missing out on $1 billion. Like that would outdraw.
They don't want to. They would have a fist fight on which one is
That's
going
why I said, weren't they beefing with each other at some point?
Yeah.
But they're in their like fucking 60s, 50s, and 60s now. Who gives a shit?
Timberlake's not going on a tour with NSYNC, dude. He's not.
I think he might. It might be if they hear the right amount of money.
The split would have to be 90 for JT and 10% for the other four guys.
You hear this.
Anyway. The answer's NSYNC. Let's get this thing moving.
NSYNC, yes.
Ding ding, both of you are correct. The correct answer is NSYNC. Question number 14. In the 1990s, an R&B group with a smash hit single entitled "The End of the Road" or "End of the Road." What is these men's names? Oh shit. Okay, what is these guys' names?
Pretty pissed off about this cheating you guys have been doing.
Cheating?
Yeah. Fucking.
This is an easy one. If you went to the fucking
no, not this question.
School.
No, not this question. But you're only in the lead because he's giving you fucking wrestling owners.
What? Yeah, who cares? William Patrick Corrigan.
Yeah. You don't fucking know that shit because you're a wrestling nerd. Anyway, the answer is Boys to Men.
Oh, I put Casey and JoJo.
Holy shit. Tim Danko jumps back out to a 1-2, or did you tie it up?
He ties it.
Oh, you did put that?
Yeah, I did.
You just gave shit for not knowing it and you didn't know it? Hilarious.
I thought I did. To be honest, I thought
that is a hard high clock move if I've ever seen it.
Well, it comes down to this. Will we go into extra innings?
Oh, wow. He comes back late to tie it up. So possibly the 15th and final question.
How do you not know this? That was you.
Question number 15. In 1996, this musical act dropped what, in my opinion, is the greatest ska album of all time, entitled Tragic Kingdom. What is their name? If we don't go into extras, like we might not never play again.
Hold on, man.
How much have you been drinking tonight, Tim?
Not nearly as much as Ray.
No, well, I mean, I've had.
If you don't have this immediately.
Oh, wait.
Should I read the question again?
No, wait.
Read it again.
In 1996, this hit album was dropped by, and who is, in my opinion, the greatest, Post Reloaded, that is, talk about myself in third person, the greatest ska band of all time. This album was called Tragic Kingdom.
I can't even think of any ska bands. Fuck.
Oh my god. Should I give you a you don't know the album? This is a great album.
Hands, Pulse.
Okay. Oh, you know, okay. Fine.
I believe I know. I believe I know. Who knows? I don't. Maybe I don't.
There should really be. Well, I can't say it.
Do we go into OT?
I mean,
dude, I can only think of 2 fucking ska bands. All right,
Well,
what do you have?
I have no doubt.
Oh, that's a ska band?
Of course. Tim, what did you write?
I put Less Than Jake. I didn't know No Doubt was a ska band.
I said Tragic Kingdom. You don't know that album is one of the greatest albums of all time.
If you wouldn't have said ska band, I probably would have gotten there.
No, Tragic King. Okay, I should have. Okay,
again,
bro.
you guys are fucking cheating. I'm done with this fucking game.
Tragic, you don't know the album. Bro, how many? Congrats, Tim. Congrats, Ray.
I wasn't joking originally, but you guys need to stop fucking cheating.
What are you talking about? First of all,
you're throwing me off with these bad clues, and you're giving fucking wrestling
no.
questions.
That's the name of that album alone.
I would have got there if you said ska.
First of all, if I say, I'm not in blow for a second.
No doubt it's not.
Just saying Tragic Kingdom alone. If you don't, if me saying the title of that album,
listen. There must have been a ska band that also had an album called Tragic Kingdom.
Bro, if I said Tragic Kingdom alone, you don't think of I'm Just a Girl or Don't Speak just by the name of it?
I thought I was wrong because I didn't think they were a ska band. I thought there must have been another band.
Ska band. They started as a ska band.
Not a ska band.
The 90s ska band, like the fucking. The Two-Tone Records guys.
Sublime.
I don't consider Sublime ska.
No, neither do I. The only bands that are ska is Real Big Fish and Less Than Jake and Mighty Mighty Boss Towns. That's it.
No, you also have the Specials. You have.
I don't know who that is. Listen, that's not cheating. Ray wears fucking checkered Vans, and you're telling me this isn't cheating? I've had a fucking enough of you guys.
Hey, you remember Airwalks? You remember those?
But Ray does.
Some Airwalks as a kid.
Like
you did. Fucking hat. You give him a ska question.
I know. Honestly, I feel like you wore like Quicksilver and Billabong and stuff like that back in the day.
I couldn't afford that shit. I was wearing like boys.
What's that, brother?
Congratulations, Ray. Nah, you did that. You did that. That was a great win.
And then one more.
Hey, listen. I still like how Ray lost his black card. He got it, then lost it.
I know. I had a chance. at it. Still,
I actually can't believe that you missed the Boys to Men one.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
And
that's all I can really say.
But luckily, you got the whitest question of all time after that.
I know.
Ska. I think I would have gotten there if you didn't say ska.
You're goddamn right.
Yes, I am right. I'm always right, except for 4 times. We had pretty high scores.
Tim was right. Tim was right. Tim was right. Tim
Are you
was
happy
right. Tim
again?
was right. Tim was right.
I feel like on a better day, if my brain was working correctly, I would have gotten the fucking Warren G.
Yeah, Regulators was a fucking it was a banger.
Should have gotten this. The truth is, what makes me mad about this is I should have got all these right. There's none that I like. Oh, I had no idea. No, there's none. There was all in my fucking head, and I didn't get it, and it pissed me off.
The sound company one. That one, meh.
I watched Celebrity Jeopardy. Neil deGrasse Tyson got beat by like a chick who was on Glow, the show.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
no.
Yeah, she was in third place the whole game, but she was the only one that knew the final Jeopardy question. And it was I think it was Muppets Go to Somewhere Space, maybe. There was a crate. There was one that said frog for Kermit, one that said bear for Fozzie Bear, and one that said whatever for which Muppet. Which Muppet was the whatever Muppet?
I don't know.
I knew.
Not familiar with that either. No. Can't say.
Neil deGrasse Tyson said Snuffleupagus, who I believe
is
a Muppet.
He was Muppet, but he was on Sesame Street. That's different.
You said you wear size what now?
The answer was Gonzo. 11.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Sending me some shoes?
Maybe.
You got some Jordans? I can use some Jordans because Jordans are formal wear now.
They are?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, new ones. If you have fresh Jordans, you can wear them with like nice clothes now, and it's normal. You know that? Even I knew that.
I had no idea.
Yeah, as long as they're not like a gross and beat up, but you get a fresh pair, you can wear them with like a suit now.
Okay.
Nice.
Learn something every day.
Yeah. I'm teaching Pulse fashion.
That
should be a new segment. Tim's Fashion Corner.
I mean, we could do it, but again, we need to get you live streaming you playing slots. I think that's gonna get the views. Is you bombing at slots live on a live stream?
Send me $100. I'll play max bet. It'll probably be like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll go if I double our money, I'll stop.
No, we gotta let it ride.
So just go until I lose, no matter what. That's silly.
Yeah, let it ride, baby.
You gotta have a stopping point.
No, stop.
If I hit a jackpot, I'm like, nope, keep going.
Yes, more. All of it more. No, we hit a jackpot. That's over. I expect at least a third of it. Does that buy me a trailer?
I'm actually worried about hitting a jackpot. I mean, if I hit a jackpot, I'm kind of screwed.
How did you do that?
Why? Because of my.
You just get a Wells Fargo account out there, and that's your fucking money for the rest of the week. And you're good.
If you win over a certain amount, it's like $1,700 or something like that. They give you a tax form right away before they give it to you. So as soon as I do that, if it's over $2,000, the government knows I have my asset limit is $2,000 for disability, so they could fuck me if I won that much and stuff. So I would be worried if I had a jackpot. So I probably won't be paying a lot of slots. So I'm saying if I win a jackpot, I better win like 50,000.
You know what you should do? Video poker.
I saw Vegas Matt play that. I have no idea how it works.
It's like poker. If you get a poker hand where you're like, oh my god, I got a flush.
He does make me want to try other games. I might try Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
Try that in Baccarat. I'll give you $50 for Baccarat for a $10 table.
Baccarat, I'm definitely doing.
I'll send you $50. You take it out. You play for me, and you play banker until it's either up. Pulse just left. Banker until I lose. or I walk down, or I come down to New Philly and pick up my fucking stacks.
You don't want to play banker every time.
Well, that's what Vegas Matt plays.
Yeah, but he doesn't win every time.
No, he does not.
He doesn't win a lot. He doesn't. He seems to lose a lot.
He does.
I did see him hit 43,000 on a slot on video poker.
That's this motherfucker. I watched the 930,000 where it was like 930,000 fucking subscribers.
Right, it's up to like 98 now, or
980. I watched it. Oh, that was what I watched. I think it was blackjack or something. He hit a fucking. He hit like $1,800. I'm like, you motherfucker. Wish I had that luck.
What's crazy is that like if he has to split, he'll come up with another like 9,000.
Yeah.
Here's another 9,000.
That's the fucking and I know he's got like real estate deals that went well for him. Apparently, I watched a podcast with him on it because I was like, I have to watch like how this motherfucker's story started.
That's like the dream for both of us is to become a professional gambler to the point that we can like lose and still be okay. And that we get all the dick sucking from the casinos and shit. Like that's.
I would definitely appreciate more of just I don't know. I would want more money to just regularly gamble rather than just gamble it all away kind of thing, you know.
Right. I really only play a couple times a year, you know. I'm going to be gambling more than I have since we've been to Vegas last year I didn't gamble much at all, a couple hundred maybe.
Yeah.
So and that's including sports bets. But I do like to go
down $30 so far.
I didn't go to Wheeling or anything where I went to Hollywood with my brother, but I only spent $50. I played Big Six for like 10 minutes.
I did I do sports bet now because I want to get the points.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Hopefully I can rack some points up when I'm at these Caesars casinos. Although the restaurant we're going to is not it's Encore. It's owned by Wynn. It's not a Caesars.
Nice.
But any other time I go to a Caesars casino, I'm going to use it for everything. I don't have an MGM card, but I mean, I guess you could
get one when you're there.
Yeah, I probably should.
I'm going to do the whole thing that way you can do MGM bets through it.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to do any gambling, I should get a rewards card, right? I mean, why?
Yeah, do it.
I don't know if I'll get one at the Encore because I don't even know what they probably have their own.
Well, do whatever, but I think it is time, my friend, that we call it a night. I'm tired.
Now you're tired.
I'm wasted.
Cheating.
Love you, Tim.
Listen, it's great. You go off on a winning note. That was a great game. I don't care what you say. It came down to the final question.
Well, they're usually relatively close. Because I used to blow Ray out every time, but you guys got together and decided to make it close.
No, come on.
You're fucking repping. You're repping the fucking NFL.
And, Pulse Reloaded about anything. We've never talked about trivia ever.
Oh, Pulse, I watched that video you sent me about. About those teams that don't actually play in their city, and that's why I don't want the Browns to move to Brook Park.
Okay, so I didn't know that. Okay, so I knew you
knew about the Cowboys.
No, I know that they're in Arlington, but I'm saying and apparently none of the New York NFL teams other than Buffalo.
Right.
Both of them.
Buffalo's the only team in New York. Yeah. Right. You didn't know that.
Yeah. I guess I had heard that. I was
called the Meadowlands, East Rutherford. I remember sometime in my life I peed in a trough, and I was trying to remember where it was. I've never been to Old Municipal, but it was Giant Stadium. I'm pretty sure when I went there. I went to Giant Stadium once to see an XFL game, and I peed in a trough. I got the whole experience.
I like it.
XFL trough. But yeah, and one of the craziest ones is probably, the 49ers play like 50 miles from San Francisco. That's a wild one. But yeah, the New York teams don't play in New York. I mean, it's just outside of New York, but it's like right on the border of New Jersey. But it is New Jersey.
So why don't they call them the New Jersey Giants?
Because the market, they want New York to have it
they
be
want a market name.
New York team, and
No, but I mean, like, couldn't they have like? I don't know how the infrastructure works, but couldn't they move them to? They got 5 different boroughs. You couldn't
No,
move
no, because they
you'd
built
have
a new
to, like-
stadium. When they built a new stadium, MetLife, they just built it right next to Giant Stadium, and then they knocked Giant Stadium down. So yeah, no, that's their spot. And the thing is, if you're going to those games, it's kind of nice because it's not in the middle of the city. They have their own parking lot. It's kind of like normal, like going to games any other places. It's not just like, I mean, can you imagine like a Sunday football game in the middle of New York? It would have been ridiculous. It'd be so hard. I mean, it's hard enough. I'm sure you're going to like Yankees games and shit, but yeah, if you had like an 80,000 seat stadium, you're going on games on Sunday, it'd be ridiculous. But I remember Giant Stadium having a giant like tailgate style parking lot, and but yeah, a lot of teams. Buffalo plays at Orchard Park. Both the LA teams don't play in LA. Rams and Chargers.
Yeah, I found that out. Okay.
And I hate that. I hate it. I really do hate it. And that's why I've always hated it. Now this isn't a new hatred to me now that the Browns may move out of Cleveland, but I've always hated it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want the Browns to move. Because
they're going to.
No, we're going to win this lawsuit.
And with that, everybody, we will see you Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go Browns to Brook Park.
No.
For Pulse Reloaded, Tim Danko, I'm Ray Highclag. We'll see you at the Kumite, fam.
You notice we're just done when Ray wants. We're done when Ray wants to be done, huh? What if me and Pulse had more things to talk about? No, Ray had too many fucking Canadian beers. Can't fucking do any more show. He cheated in trivia and has to fucking take off.
There's no cheating.
This is my time, not yours.